Comic Army, happy new comic book day. All right. Again, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, please hit that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing. Anyways, enough time of me going on like that, like just going on and on. This is a Hangout show. Let's bring on some guests. All right. Again, I'm doing this from my phone, so be patient with me. Anyways, I got a very special guest. We all know that the comic world evolves around the wonderful city of New York City. And if you were to ever, if the comic world were to hire a mayor for New York City, this is the guy whose vote would get my vote, ladies and gentlemen. Streetside Anthony. Anthony, my friend, how are you?
You are the best, my friend. Thank you so much for having me, man.
Thanks,
Oh my
thanks
God.
for coming on, my man. I hope that
My
you're doing
pleasure,
well.
brother. My pleasure. Yes, yes, absolutely. Same with you, my friend. Same with you.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I got a couple more guests, both from the beautiful state of California. It's the promiscuous time traveler.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, Kyle. How are you? Everything okay?
Pretty good. Yeah,
Great.
hanging in there. How's it going,
I like the
Anthony?
setup. I'm feeling a little nostalgic. I appreciate you being in the car.
That was the whole point of it. Was I just left my LCS and here's what I picked up.
Wow.
Hold on. I got one more guest, and this is my Slab Hub brother. Enough said, ladies and gentlemen. It's Rob from Rob's Fat Stacks. How are you doing, Rob?
In the real part of California.
In the
Oh.
We're not going to go down that road. We're not going to go down that road.
All I know is this. We've got like no water in this state. And I heard a news story today, Southern California, instead of decreasing their water usage, has flipping up increased their water usage. Way to go there, buddy.
Sounds like your governor's now delivering on promises that he just got elected for, right? But let's just give a quick shout out to those who joined us in the chat. White Tiger Comics, Cartridges, Collectibles, Cowabunga fam. Hope that you're doing well. Thank you very much for joining me. It's Lacrucius 1971. Hope that you're doing well in New Mexico. Thank you very much for joining us. Miss So, evening all, going to be lurking while making dinner. Hey, well, thank you for your time. Yeah, well, what are you making? Yeah, Rob wants to know what you're making. But while we do that, I've only got Anthony just for a select amount of time. He's going to be dealing with some family stuff. So I'm going to embiggen our friend Streetside Anthony here. And by the way, for those of you who are not familiar with his Instagram, please check out Streetside Anthony. He's one of the best comic guys in the world. He always shows off some beautiful keys, and he's always available if you want to, make a deal with the man. Go ahead. He's very approachable, and I hope one day, like Rob and Kyle, I get to shake his hand in the near future. Absolutely. All right, Anthony, let's let me see. First of all, this is where we're gonna have to ask Rob. Layout. That's what I was going to ask you, Rob. Boom. Done. And then I just drag Anthony's handsome face. And while I do that, I'm going to bring in another New Yorker.
More New York.
Kyle, do you feel like you have way too much hair for this panel?
Yeah, now I do. Now that Nick's here.
Okay. Never enough Knicks, and definitely not never enough New York.
I agree. Comic Hunter, that's okay, man. You can hang out and just listen. Work comes first. We all get it.
Oh, all yeah. Right. Absolutely.
So, Anthony, I know that you said that you haven't hit your LCS today, which is fine, but you have something special.
Yes. So, and first of all, thank you for having me on. I appreciate that a million times over, and to see you guys and just to be a part of this community. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate all the help and support you guys. Without you, I wouldn't be here. So thank you so much for that. I just want to say it off the bat. And second, I'm going to be blessed to be doing King Khan this Saturday. So I brought up a few books with me. I'm going to be with 3 Men in the Basement with Otto and Roger and everybody a little bit later on tonight. I think it's around 8 or 8:15 today. So I brought a few books, but I'd like to show you a couple of them that I'm not going to show on their show. That way everyone has their own little bit. And these are ones that I'm going to be bringing to King Con. And please forgive me. I'm on my phone. I'm in my mother's room. So I'm
all good, man. All good. I know the story about the phone.
Yep, absolutely. Today's her 75th birthday, so happy birthday to Mom. And
happy birthday, Anthony's mom.
Thank you. So I'm up here in Syracuse. All right, so one book is one of my favorite books. So you can tell by my Instagram logo, I'm a Spidey guy. So this is one of my favorite ones I'll be bringing to the show. Ooh. Secret Wars 8. It is.
I gotta admit, Anthony. Gotta admit, I've seen more signed copies of that book now than what I do unsigned copies. So that's a beautiful direct copy.
Yes,
very nice.
I love it, and you're so right. I see so many signed and I love signed books. I'm totally with that. But you sometimes you want them just plain raw the way they are. And how can you have a Secret Wars 8 without an Amazing Spider-Man 252?
Oh,
I mean, you have to have.
My goodness, like, Anthony.
Yeah, you got to bring one. You got to bring both. You know what I mean? It's like, so that
flexing that black suit greatness. That is fantastic.
Another cover that it's just so amazing. I say to myself, I don't even want to sell it, but I fortunately have an extra copy. So, but oh my goodness, I love these books so much. And being a Spidey guy, how do you not love Secret Wars and 252?
Agreed.
But, those are a few that I'm going to be bringing, and I can't wait. It's going to be a YouTube extravaganza. All the big people from Pressable Defects, which are the greatest people, and Gary and Erod, and just 3 Men in the Basement. Just so much greatness in there, and for them to want me to be there, I love it, and it's just amazing, and I'm gonna have so much fun, and it's like I get so excited for it. It's just so great, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Okay, let's layouts, and we'll go this way. Well, Anthony, I got to admit, it shows something to your character, man. Where there's an advertisement highlighting King Kong, and it one of the few times I've ever seen in my lifetime where they're advertising a certain vendor being there and that being you. So something can be said to that, my man.
I kid you not, Chris. It literally, it brought a tear in my eye when I seen that. I thought it was something that just somebody made up and was like, oh, that's cool. And when I seen it, I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, that is honestly, it's speechless. Like I love the fact that anybody appreciates and wants me somewhere that much that they do something like that. I just don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. I love it so much, and I can't thank everybody enough for everything. It's very beautiful. That's all. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm speechless, and I'm normally not. I love it so much, man. It's so beautiful. It really is.
With that demeanor, I want you over my house for dinner.
Listen, I'll eat anything. I'm 6'3", 240 pounds. I'll eat whatever you got. I don't care what it is. You put it on a plate, I'll eat it.
Very good.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's gonna be a blast, man. If anybody's able to go out there,
it's not drag.
King Con, it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait for it. And also be able to, because it's going to be in Jersey, so to be able to get to see people that can't make the pilgrimage to the Bronx and to New York, because it's costly, and it's not free to go over the bridge anymore. So I want to be able to get there and see all the people that I've been talking to on Instagram, and just face to face, because that's the way I am. I'm an old school guy, and I love face to face and talking to people. And like, this is the closest obviously we can get right now. But like you said earlier, I want to be able to see all you guys in person and shake your hand and say thank you for all the support you guys give. I really do appreciate it all.
Awesome. All right. Let's.
I did like that. Yeah, Kyle does sort of look like he's ready to do some.
I was going to say
crime scene cleanup.
Kyle here.
Maybe he's been helping to hide the bodies and didn't do a very good job since they found that one girl, but he did a better job on the guy, huh?
So.
Oh my God! Hold on, Kyle. Let me blow you up here. All right.
You can figure it out, Chris. I super believe
I'm
in
working
you.
on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Hey, who's that guy?
Drag me
All
over.
right. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is what
I'm
it
in
looks
your
like from the
face.
other side. I get it now.
So, yeah, it looks terrible. So to answer Taylor's question, I already hid the body, but I had to like turn off the GPS on my phone because I don't need to be like in that area. So that's why I went dark for a second. So can I run through some books? I gotta go.
Absolutely. Show us what you got, man. Show us what you got.
All right, let's just freaking do it. Last Ronin, issue number
Nice.
4.
Already read it.
I did not. I was just excited for it to finally come up. Everybody's like talking smack, like, "Oh, I've forgotten what's going on in the," and I'm like, "No, but it like still super cool." So penultimate issue right there.
That variant cover on it was like so tempting to me.
Oh,
there's quite a few beautiful variants.
Oh, there are. I had no idea. Speaking of hiding the bodies, I picked up Bunny Mask number 4. This book is the most confusing thing I've ever read in my life. I have no clue what's going on in the book. I've read all 4 issues. I don't know what's going on, but I keep buying it because I'm like intrigued with it somehow. Can somebody explain this book to me? Because I literally read it. I have no idea what's going on.
She has a mask.
That could be like an 8-hour marathon.
She went hopping through the forest, picking up the field mice and bopping them on the head.
Like she licks things, and I don't even.
Yeah.
I have no clue what's going on. I can't stop buying Jenny Frizen covers.
I'm jelly. Yeah. Jelly.
So,
it sold out my LCS before I got
really?
there.
I may see I can get you one, Chris. My LCS had more of the B
like
covers than they had A covers.
Most of you know how I feel about Jenny's work, and that one to me is
LCS. Literally, the stack of B covers was coming off the shelf, where the A covers was like 5.
So as much as I don't like the Fear State tie-ins that they have, that they're kind of forcing everybody to do. If these covers keep coming, I'm gonna keep buying them. So it's that simple. Did you hear the news about Nightwing 87?
No.
So Tom Taylor challenged his artist. He goes, "Can you do one scene for the entire comic book?" And he's like, "Heck yeah, I can." So Nightwing 87 is going to be one scene. Everything's a double page spread. Am I lagging a little bit?
A little bit, but that's okay. Your voice is still there.
Cool, as long as you can hear my voice. Everything's going to be a double page spread in Nightwing 87, and it's one scene. And it's going to be freaking awesome, and I can't wait for it. So I'm going to hold off on Nightwing until then because they're doing all the Fear State stuff. It's 3 issues of Fear State. So 84, 85, 86 will be all the Fear State stuff. Have you ever heard of Beyond the Furthest Star?
Negative.
No.
Who's the publisher?
American Mythology.
Okay.
It's an Edgar Rice Burroughs. It's from his universe, ERB.
Oh.
I thought this.
Did we lose Kyle?
I think so. I thought it was me for a second.
Frozen, no audio.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah, he froze.
while he's lagging, I'll just go like this. But Buddy Mask, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I have no idea what's going on in that book, other than like some homeschool dentistry and some sort of possible ghost running around licking people's injuries.
I picked up number 1 and my LCS, the Collector's Cave. They had their own variant, which was kind of cool. So I picked that up, but I haven't.
I'm going to guess that he's experiencing the issues that Chris has, and that is his phone is overheating, given that he is in Southern California, and he's in his car.
Oh, he's gone. That's okay.
Absolutely. I hate to cut this short, gentlemen, but I do have to get back. And again, I just want to thank you guys so much for having me on. And please, if I'm allowed to, I would love to come back and talk with you guys.
The invitation's always open, Anthony.
Thank you so much.
Tell your mother we said happy birthday, and thanks for spending a few minutes away from her birthday with us. We appreciate it, my man. And thanks for those Spider-Man keys. They look terrific.
Yes, absolutely, brother. And if you guys get a chance, check out 3 Men in the Basement 8 o'clock. I'll be on there for a few minutes also, and just showing the love. And thank you guys again so much. I will talk to you guys very soon.
All right, see you later, Anthony.
Bye.
Later. And now
my phone overheated.
The Prophet Rob is correct.
Oh God! Sometimes it just sucks to be me. You know that.
Leaving that one alone. I'm leaving that one alone.
Yeah, I don't think it ever sucks to be you.
Not with that wall behind him. No.
Could be better. I mean, we do have Kenny Caps coming on this weekend. I mean, come on.
Okay. Well, Mr. Nick, show us what you got.
All right. We'll start off slow with one of my favorite series ongoing, Once and Future.
Very good. What issue number is that, Nick? What are they at now?
Number 20.
Okay.
We are Nightwing 84, one of the few DC titles that I really enjoy reading. And much like you in Frizen, much like Chris in Frizen, Kyle in Frizen, I cannot stay away from Scotty Young covers.
Oh.
And in seeing this one, how do you turn it down?
Wow. I didn't see that before. That may have been my pick of the week now that I look at that. That's incredible.
Yeah, all the attention was on the other King Shark cover, the A cover. But those minimum trades are hard. I'm always surprised that the minimum trades the DC puts out aren't valued higher than they are generally, because they are always so amazing just about compared to the cartoony A cover, but just these amazing pieces of art on the B covers.
I can't remember when the last time I picked up a cover A, really. Yeah, we just spoke about that. My nephew's on to this, so I've been picking up the issues for him. He's a big dinosaur fan.
Reptile?
Yeah, he's a big dinosaur guy. Another one, this is kind of like Dexter and Silence of the Lambs almost.
Okay. Who's the publisher for that, Nick?
This is Image.
Oh, okay.
Does that take place in a record store?
No, the center he's into vinyl, so that's why he likes it. I'm picking this up just because it's a 5-issue limited series, and I've got 3 of them so far. So
just go back on my previous question. So when you say he's into vinyl, you mean like vinyl clothing or something, as opposed to vinyl records?
Vinyl records.
He is into vinyl records, but it just doesn't take place in a. Okay.
I got this one more for the homage cover. Fantastic Four, of course. I have no clue what it's about.
Even the font looks great.
Yep, nice, really nice. One of my personal favorites of all time. Issue 5 probably came out before the issue 3 of The Last Ronin.
I was watching Comics with Bueller. He always shows every cover that's coming out for New Comic Book Day. And when I saw that Valiant Exo Man of War, I think there's maybe 3 different covers. When I saw that one, I was like, oh my sweet Jesus, Valiant's finally bringing the heat with Exo Man of War. That's a great cover, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Valiant, though, is you never know how long it's going to be before they go out of business again. So.
Right, yeah.
Stillwater number 10, another one of the ongoing series I'm reading. Really psyched about this one, Moon Knight number 3. I'm really enjoying the series so far. Issue 2 was a little bit of a drag, but I'd like to see how it goes at number 3. The King Spawn number 2.
Yep.
Second print of Avengers 47. I kind of like this story. I'm into it a little bit. I don't know really if many other people are reading it.
So why did they second print that one? Was there a first appearance?
It's the Red World War She-Hulk.
Okay. Yep.
I wish Kyle was here for this one because Barbaric 1, 2, 3. A couple of the later printings.
Very nice.
Another one that I'm enjoying that he's enjoying as well. Issue 7 was pretty good. This is issue number 8. Locust. And I didn't realize that it had the Twin Towers in the background.
Hold on, Nick. Throw that back up again, then. There's a little bit of glare. Oh, yes. Look at that. Scout Comics Locust. Yeah.
You crossed that bridge once or twice.
I've been under it.
Rabbit World number 4. I think I may drop it after issue number 5.
Speaking of Kyle, yes, he said, geez, Nick and I read a lot of the same things.
Yeah, well, that was the cover that I saw that I was like, oh, ooh, that's tempting.
Yeah. My LCS had it for $20. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I paid for it too. But I saw this cover and I couldn't stay away.
Yeah.
I almost bought it, and I don't read Turtles.
Yeah.
I also have some male stuff, but we'll get to that after a little bit.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right.
I only have female stuff. Wait. Oh.
Rob, show us what you got.
So for the first time, I mean, sometimes I guess it pays to not be a big independent guy, because this week was the first week in months that I got out for less than 100 bones. And that was even after I picked up a couple ratios and picked up another graded slab box, because I'm out of space and have slabs stacked up in the garage. So first, though, I'm going to show a book that was not part of the new releases that I picked up while I was at my LCS in the dollar bin, doing a little dollar bin dumpster diving. Lady Mechanica number 0. This was released as a dollar book. It was in with all the True Believers and stuff. I love Lady Mechanica. Got a chance to meet Benitez a couple times at local cons and get him to sign some stuff. And matter of fact, I have all the trades signed by both he and the primary writer. Love this great, $1. I'm picking up a Lady Mechanica number 0. I should have picked up a whole bunch of dollar comics for like whack hacks and stuff. Huh? Oh well, I just trashed some good stuff. I should crack a slab and wreck a slab book. That would be awesome. War of the Bounty Hunters.
What issue number is that for War of the Bounty Hunters? It's got to be in the 30s now.
16.
Oh my god!
Because what you got to understand is they put War of the Bounty Hunters on every crossover book. So yeah, you're probably right. There probably is like 30 different books, but this is just, I don't know.
Robbie,
I honestly can't say that I've read it. I've kind of got them stacked up here waiting. I mean, hell, I have like Radiant Black 8 here. Of course, I pick up the B cover on it.
That's a nice cover.
And I just literally a couple hours ago read issue 7 because I'm behind on it. And hey, Nick, I don't know about you, but like my issue 7 seemed to have some random pages at the end of it that didn't belong to the story. Oh, you know what? This one has the same thing. So it must be some other second backup story that's running in the background that I'm not paying attention to.
So like a preview?
Yeah, well, it's not really a preview because it's got no name as to what it is. It just like starts like there's like 3 or 4 pages of story that's just ongoing. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, Nightwing 84.
Great cover.
Batman, the detective. I've actually kind of been enjoying this one.
So have I. Yeah.
Batman, The Adventures Continue, Season 2. While I do pick up the A cover of Batman, it's so I can read that one while I slide that one into the bag and board into the collection there.
That was tough for me to pass up today.
Me too, Nick. Me too.
Yeah, and then this one is there's also the Batman 113.
Yeah,
the incentive.
Those are the
video game. Yeah, the video game homages.
Mm-hmm.
And
video game homage.
Secret Wars, or sorry, the Secret Files Miracle Molly incentive variant.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Well.
Right.
Just to borrow from our good friend, since I had a dollar bin book in there. And he had his dollar bin Wednesdays.
Okay. All right. So, my LCS threw in DC Connect and Marvel Free Previews. And Marvel Free Previews has the Chip Zdarsky crossover event coming up, Devil's Reign. Looks like it's going to be focused around Daredevil and Kingpin, while they bring in a bunch of other superheroes. And it has 5 pages of preview in it, and I went and I read through it, and it seemed like it was pretty good. But no, we'll see. We'll see if it's going to stand up. The one cool thing was that I get to see some of the Nick Spencer-less Amazing Spider-Man that's coming out, and issue 80 and then 81 and 82. It looks like we're going to have both Ben Reilly and Peter Parker.
That's Miles Morales, I think, isn't it?
That's
Ben.
That's Miles in his new costume.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, check out Miles Morales issue 30, buddy.
Ooh, so it's up to okay. So then it's
I don't even read Miles Morales, and I know that shiznat.
Oh, but yeah, and then ASM 84 that's coming has one of the primary villains in it, dressed in his Sunday whites.
But is it after? But it's after.
Yeah. And we do have a very cool Black Panther cover coming in the future.
So the octopus is now a Southern plantation owner, selling chicken, right?
But yeah. So Austin is saying Batman the 111 cover B is connecting
13,
for
12, yeah. I'll have to look at my 12 because I have the 12B cover, but that 113 is just Batman in the middle. So I mean, I'll be curious to see. I'm gonna take a look. I believe you, but I don't. No, I'm anxious to see. I love connecting covers when you don't realize they're connecting covers, and.
But yeah, the one thing that did catch my eye is because I was a big fan of Old Man Logan. They're having Wastelanders coming. Looks like it's a crossover event for Old Man Logan, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Doom, and Star-Lord. So we'll see where that takes us. And then this is DC Connect,
featuring a paper version of that.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah,
they must have brought that back because for a while they got rid of the paper version of DC Connect, and it was digital only.
So yeah, it looks like we're going to have a new HBO show, or pardon me, it's a podcast, Batman: The Audio Adventures, and yeah, it looks like issue 118 is where Joshua Williamson is taking over JTIV.
So radio drama is making its way back in the guise of a podcast. I love it. That that will almost make me figure out how the hell to listen to a podcast, because I loved radio dramas as a kid. I mean, and I would listen to them, not originally on the Radio People. I'm not that old, but I had a lot of them on like cassettes that I would play in my car when I was driving to work and whatnot. And so, but to find out that people are going to do radio dramas again, I may have to figure out how to do a podcast. Do you have to have an iPod? Do you have to have an iPod to do a podcast, or is that just an unrelated term?
I guess originally, but now you can listen to a podcast on any device whatsoever. Yes, like I know,
I feel really disconnected
downloaded
right now
to their TVs.
I honestly am asking this question that I do not know the answer to. I feel
free energy. Thanks for popping in, Paul Rogers. Okay, like I normally start with my indie books, and I went
bagging
with
and boarding now. Is that or you're presenting? Sorry,
I'm presenting.
I thought for a second you were putting up bags and boards. What, you're going to bag and board your books?
So still $2.99, the best deal in comic books. It's what Todd McFarlane always does.
Is it better
King
than
Spawn?
I
went with this black, white, and red cover.
Nice.
With the Capitol building building bleeding. As a Canadian, I'm going to leave that one alone.
It's a good start.
Not my problem. Normally, I always say, and next I'm going to come with the franchise, but it's not Peter, but it's still the symbiote Spider-Man. And that fire covered. Nick, did you pick this one up?
No, I didn't. I was looking at that other one, the 1 in 25. That was really nice.
Right.
I didn't want to pay the $25 for it.
Yeah.
How are they? Yeah. They keep relaunching. Oh yeah, it's Crossroad. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, every time I turn around, it's like only on issue 2 or issue 3. I'm all, how is that even possible?
Yeah. I have no idea what's going on in that storyline, but I'm going to find out. A book that I've really been enjoying is United States of Captain America, where every issue we find a new Captain America that's helping their community as Sam and Steve cross the United States, looking for the person that's stolen Steve's shield. This one, I believe, is a Captain America of college campuses. To each their own. It's just something that I'm enjoying. It's one of the few Cantwell books that I'm liking. Kyle has made it back.
I think that is also the Filipino.
And he's gone. This particular one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think they're going to go with visible minorities for each of the new caps. I thought I saw that in the original solicitation, but yeah, it's been a quiet, good book for me.
I'm follically challenged. Does that count?
Yeah. A potential cover of the week for me is the Fantastic Four with the Human Torch going really, really hot.
Supernova.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is Alex Ross or not. It has that Alex Ross flavor. Are you staying with us, Kyle?
Yeah, my mic wasn't working, so I had left when you said Kyle, and you're letting me in.
Yeah. Well, this is a Mark Brooks cover, boys.
Okay.
Boys and girls. But yeah, I have a hard time leaving the Fantastic Four on the shelf, I'll be honest, even though it's got Dan Slott writing it.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I first started. Fantastic Four started up again. I was like, "Oh, I love Fantastic Four. I'm gonna get it." And I was like trying to read it. And I was like, "Oh, no, I quit. I'm tapping out."
I get it. Okay, so I picked up that cover A as well for Tynan's Batman: The Fear State issue 113.
Cool. I like the Clown Hunter backup story they got in that book.
They've really been giving us a lot of Clown Hunter stuff in the last couple months, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, in my opinion. Interesting character, as long as they develop him properly. But this was the ad that I wanted to show everyone. Like, Batman the Imposter. Just on title alone, they have my attention. Even though there's going to be a new Batman miniseries like every week for the next 12 weeks. I think Jock has written one coming. Yes,
I'd rather that they release a miniseries and then another miniseries like that, rather than release 700 books and try to keep them all running simultaneously for more than what they are, but. Or even for that matter, just creating one new book and having them be separate stories in the one book where it's another ongoing series. At least this way I can pick and choose whether or not I want to pick it up in raw fashion or if I want to wait for trade. And when they come out as a trade, it's a single trade and you're done.
But yeah. So I didn't get the incentive like Rob did, but I did pick up Batman Secret Files issue 1 from Fear State, Tynan's Miracle Molly. It's a fun cover, Kind of reminds me of what it might be an art germ. Let's find out.
I'm not invested in Miracle Molly, but that Secret Files had if you want to tell an origin story, that's like masterclass in origin story. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay, yeah. The art is definitely different for the interiors.
Oh yeah.
It's a different style, that's for sure. Little Thunder looks like is the cover artist and the 1 in 25 variant cover. And it just says Danny is the interior artist. Danny with an I. So I'm presuming that's...
Yeah, so it looks like they basically just went to they took the same cover and they just went to and removed all the crazy trade. They made a minimum trade for the incentive.
Yeah. But yeah. So where I spent a little bit of money, like Rob, I went and got myself the Nintendo variant copy of Batman 113. I know the last Nintendo homage cover has been heating up on the secondary market. But yeah, it kind of has that black, what's the Snake? Which video game was Snake a part of?
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid, thank you.
Oh, it was a Snake. That was the game. Was just a line that went around and you tried to eat the dots. That's like an old Apple II game, man.
Wasn't that? What's that? Centipede?
No. Centipede was coming down, and you were trying to shoot the segments.
But yeah, I thought that was just a terrific cover. I kind of regret not picking up the other one. 2 books that I've read were the 2 books from 2 cool guys, 2 picks. This was Mark's pick for the week, The Death of Doctor Strange, issue number 1. Just a fantastic normal cover A. And let me tell you guys, this is a great story.
Magneto
great
did
story.
it. Magneto, I swear.
Oh, no.
It's a good guess, but it doesn't look like it's Magneto. And spoiler alert.
Trial.
Spoiler alert. Doctor Strange dies in that.
It was Doomsday.
It was Doomsday. But yeah, it was.
He killed Gandalf the Grey.
And my hot pick, also what I've already read, was issue 4 from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin. I went with just the normal cover because, hey, it's a lot of money. It's a $9 book. But yeah, I went with this. I've already read through it. I thought it was good. Not necessarily as good as, obviously, issue number 1 was the best one. But of the 4 so far, I would say it's probably the weakest. And I hesitate to use that word weak because it's not a weak book at all. We get to see what happens to Donatello and Splinter, and yeah, it was a hell of a story. I'm just kind of waiting for what Michelangelo is going to be doing. But let's see. Tyler, thanks for joining us, my man. Hope that you're doing well. Let's change that layup. Very good. All right, so Kyle, I can tell that you're not the one in the driver's seat.
No, I got my chauffeur. Say hi. Hi. That's my mom, by the way.
Okay. So, what books did you not get to show us?
She said that I didn't have to say that she is my mom.
Oh, okay.
And also that I didn't have to say that too, right? Anything else you want me not to say? Oh, no, I don't. No, okay. Frontiersman. This book, we're going on a turn. Is amazing. This is gonna be a big thing if I've ever seen a book like from the inception going forward. Like this is like, and okay, well, let me tell you the reason why I picked it up. There is an excerpt at the end of the book where the writer addresses the state of comics, especially like the state of indie comics, and it is so spot on. Like he was just, for the first like 5 paragraphs of it, he was ripping the words out of my mouth, and then he started talking about his book and his inspirations for it, and he like I said, if you didn't pick it up, go find it. It's not expensive, like at all. But this is a great story. This is like he's kind of like the Silver Age superhero, but he's older now, and he's going to get back into becoming a superhero, and he's all about the environment, and he's been protecting.
Hi, Kyle.
I just it caught me off guard. I had no idea. Did I disappear again?
You froze.
You're still good.
Does he have a giant bear that's with him? Is his name like Grizzly Adams?
No.
Coonskin hat.
A giant bear named Ben.
So yeah, before I keep ruining the stream, that's just what I wanted to show you guys.
Who's the publisher for that?
Image. It's an Image number
good.
1. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Patrick Kindlon and Marco Ferrari is his last name. But yeah, I wasn't expecting this book. I would talk to the people in my LCS, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've been excited for this for a while." And then a bunch of shops had posters like, "Just pick this up. It's awesome." I don't know how else to say it.
Very cool. Very cool.
Ooh, I like this. Reading a news story. I have a fascination with. Let me rephrase that. With Henry Rollins. I was reading that he's going to do the voice of Daedalus in this new Marvel animated series, New Gen.
You know who I think is a fan of Daedalus? That's how I pronounce it.
Daedalus, whatever.
It might be this man.
What's up, nerds?
I mean, the idea of getting Henry Rollins to do anything. I love Henry Rollins.
How y'all doing?
Hey
Good,
Taylor, can I send you a shovel? I need to lose the shovel.
Sure.
You need to lose it. It might have some DNA on it, but don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you could leave it
yes, please.
Leave it in the basement of one of your open houses. That'd be great.
There you go.
All right. How you doing, Taylor?
I'm good. I just finished dinner and read all these mostly crappy books this week. And yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about Bunny Mask, because I had no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in that book, but it's still better than most of the crap that came out this week.
That's true. Yeah.
Taylor's rocking the best T-shirt in comic books today. It's fine. 6.0. It's fine.
Let's see here. These were bad. These were fine. And these were near mid minus. So I don't need to go through all these, but the worst one of the week was just a hunk of shit. So part of my life.
Yeah, I left that up.
I like that cover though.
It's a cool cover, but man, is it just a badly executed book. So.
Wait a second. You mean to tell me that an Aquaman book isn't the pickup of the week?
It ranks right up there with Batman this week.
I don't know. Kind of like, I don't know.
All right, Taylor, show us what you got, man. Don't be like that. Show us what you got.
I got my full review, coming on my channel later, but
all right.
I'll just do that. This was also bad. I'm dropping this one after this week.
Ooh.
Good cover.
Yes. 90s Brett Booth art kind of style. And
yeah.
Deladera's art on this. This is a translated book. Not horrible, but nothing happened in it. This is the guy that did Something Has Killed the Children. He did this a couple years before.
Right.
Killed the Children.
So they're just trying to capitalize on Werther's name?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Dear sweet Jesus, leave the book already. Man, are you boring, Tynan.
Stick to horror.
Black
Hammer Visions.
Yeah,
comic book, also adult movie.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's Snyder, but this is my least favorite issue of this series. It's like other people playing around with Jeff Lemire's whatever art universe. And this is sort of an homage to the old original Ghost Rider and Spirit of Vengeance and blah blah blah. But I kind of agree with Kyle, except for I didn't like the book. I liked I liked his thoughts on comics, but his execution compared to those thoughts, I was like, it's like a crankier version of like Green Arrow living in the woods with a coonskin cap. I'm like, all right, whatever. So, that no one else.
So you read that excerpt in the back, right?
Yeah. The excerpt in the back was better than the comic.
You
like.
Yeah, I agree with it.
So I don't know anyone who's reading Chew. Is it good?
Have you read the original series Chew, spelled Chew?
No, but I know about it. Like I got a pretty good synopsis of the story. I know this is a take from the brother or the sister, is it?
The sister, who's the criminal version. The brother's a cop.
Okay.
And they both have like food-related powers where they eat things, and the whole universe is like a one big food fetish.
Okay.
It's all wacky.
I read Chew Secret Agent Poro.
Yeah, exactly. The pollo, the chicken, the evil undercover chicken. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous in a good way, but it's definitely not for everybody. And like he makes up like all these like different food heroes and villains, like Sebopaths and Chinopath. Like
is Bugsy Malone in this one?
There is a time you drink a bottle of wine and you can travel in time in this issue. And
no.
And yeah, just end already, for the love of God.
Yeah, I thought it was the weakest of the four.
Yeah, I mean, they really should have they need to just schedule the damn book better and like have it all come out in like a timely manner.
Yeah,
not bad.
I thought it was really good.
I like the cover a lot.
Yeah,
and Jed McKay knows how to write Marvel books.
Agreed.
This will make a better TV series than comic it someday. But
yeah, Nick said he picked that up too, vinyl.
Yeah, no clue.
Like I was going to say earlier, I think collectively we can come on and have an 8-hour group chat.
Yeah,
and none of us would learn anything about what's going on in Bunny Mask.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, is she the real kid? Is she the Bunny Mask and the girl the same person? Is there another Bunny Mask? What the hell is this snitch? Why does Bunny Mask lick everybody's face? I don't know.
Yep.
Whatever.
So they announced the second series too coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pick it up. Like it's entertaining enough, and I don't mind being lost in the woods on that one because it's like, well, it's gore. I like Andrea Moody's art enough to carry it.
Yes, exactly.
Garth Ennis being Garth Ennis, making fun of Neil Gaiman and calling him the most evil man in the universe, and honestly, Chip Zdarsky.
Yes.
Doing wacky chipster stuff. This is my least favorite issue of this too, but it's not bad. Like my least favorite Stillwater is still better than 90% of the shit out there.
Right. Well, it's 10 issues in, so that's saying something then.
Yeah. Look, I got roped into the Fear State. And Jed McKay knows how to write superhero books. So that was all I got this week. It was not a great week for comics, I don't think. I mean, I picked up a lot, but there was nothing that really stood out as fantastic. So
I agree, actually.
It's all fine. Available at TaylorWinder.com.
When I was doing my homework for Two Cool Guys Who Have Picks for Sunday, and I saw the solicitation for a lot of the books, I'm like, this is actually going to be a great week for New Comic Book Day. And then, the stories just haven't delivered yet. But I've been through a couple. Like I said, I've been through The Last Ronin. I've been through The Death of Doctor Strange, which I thought was really, really good.
I like
especially I like the
inner monologuing for me, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's the part that I enjoyed was him just taking his dog for a walk. Taylor, that was that was a good 2 pages.
I thought it would be, honestly. I was not expecting much out of it.
But all right, we're gonna blow Nick up big time because I want to see what he's got going on here.
I'm not Nick.
There we go. Senor Nick, what do you got?
So I went a little crazy this week on eBay. And this one in particular, speaking of Werther Deladera,
ooh, on the bus.
And I can't tell you, I bought this off.
Hold that up again, Nick. Hold that up again. You gotta. There's some glory to that work. Man, that's shiny as hell.
It's in that Mylar goodness.
Yes, sir. What issue and what print?
This, I think, is either issue 3 or 4, the retailer incentive.
Okay, yeah, my gut was saying 4.
But this wound up being the whole run.
Boom.
Nice.
Look at that.
I think that's the 2nd or 3rd print.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Another retailer incentive.
Is it? Yep.
Jenny.
Love it. Love it.
You say Remy? That looks like Remy. Yeah. His opening comic book boxes.
Another retailer incentive.
I've never seen that before ever.
This is issue 7. Let me see. Hold on. It's so hard to tell because there really is a lot of different variants. Can't even tell. But we'll go on to the next one. Issue number 4 or 3, another retailer incentive.
Love it.
And oddly enough, this was from One Shot Comics over on Instagram. This was the one and only time that they sold a comic book set. He's been collecting for 50 years plus, and I'll do a video on this one in particular. But that collection, and it's also another Nick. So 8th print.
What's up, Navik?
Number 2, cover A. Number 2, the retailer incentive.
Love it. That out of the school, like out of the box 70s type of work on that cover. Love it.
Number 2, 3rd print, I want to say.
Jesus. So how much? How, do you have to like refinance your house for these?
No. Actually, it was one of the issues, which he sent it in 4 boxes. Wrapped perfectly, pull tabs, painted tape, just a great guy all around. I wish he would sell me more stuff, but it really wasn't that bad of a deal. Nice. Honestly, one of the books, if I sell one of the books, it pays for the whole thing. But I'll get to that. I'll start unwrapping, and I'll show you them as I go.
Sounds good. So, Nick, I saw in your before I shrink you down a little bit, I saw in your IG that you picked up King in Black, Gwynnm versus Carnage, issue number 2, the Nakayama Mary Jane. Now, this is one of my covers of the year, in my opinion. I got this from Rob in his mystery box, and I saw maybe Nick 2 days ago that you threw this up.
Yep.
And Nick, do you have it readily available to flex to everybody?
You mean the alternate version of that?
Your graded copy of this.
Yeah, if you give me one moment, I can have the pair for you.
My copy
sounds good. But yeah, so for those that didn't check out the box battle between Nav, who's just joined us right now, Nav and myself, we did a box battle with Rob. Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics mystery boxes, and I was fortunate enough to pull up this beautiful MJ cover. This is the King in Black, Gwynnm versus Carnage, issue number 2. Virgin Variant exclusive. And this is, like, for me, top 10 covers of the year. And when I eventually get around later on this year to do cover my top 10 covers of the year, spoiler alert, that's going to be in there, and probably high ranking as well. But let's bring Mr. Nick back up. Look at that. So jelly. I think I even put that in your IG that I'm jelly. But yeah. Free Energy, thanks for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Flipping popcorn.
But yeah, Nick, that is just spectacular.
Anybody needs one of those, by the way, I've got like 3 or 4 of the raw versions available. So.
Yeah, as good as this one was.
You like the other one better? No.
Wow.
That one's nice. I like that.
You're wrong.
Sweet Jesus. The Gwen and Pink one is good too, but that is fire, Nick. That's friggin' fantastic.
Yeah, David Nakayama's been killing it for me.
Yeah,
I actually like the Black Cat better than both.
I got those coming as well.
Yeah,
black and white.
Yeah, Free Energy's interested. Free Energy, reach out to Taylor. He's on he's on IG.
I can't AOK him because it costs me money, but I can give you a good deal on him with Free Energy. So.
Yeah.
Why do people love packing tape so goddamn much?
But yeah, Nick, is that for sale?
Those two.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, you let me know, and I'll bring.
I may reach out to you.
Nick is a salesman. Everything is for sale.
So
it's
okay. It's striking me like one of these, like this particular cover, and it's just something that I want to get slabbed up and so I can have it forever.
Yeah, dude. If you want to give me what I paid for it,
okay.
Plus shipping to Canada, it's all yours.
All right. Yeah, Nab is saying he loves the Daredevil that he got from Rob's box. Yeah, I believe that would be the Electra Daredevil one he's speaking about.
Oh,
and Free Energy. Nick, he's saying those aren't 9.8s; those girls are 10s.
That's right. Look at that.
Yeah, if anybody needs any of those Nakayama, that Spider-Man booth variants, I have a bunch of them. So.
Just for you there, Chris.
Hold on, let's do this the right way. We got to show Nakayama off the right way. Look at that. Yes, sir. I feel like I'm kind of in the club. I'm just not in the Blue Label Club. But yeah. For those that are watching right now, if you have new comic books that you want to show off, feel free to hop on the stream. The link to the stream is actually in the description for the video. Feel free to hop on. Show us what you got. You know, it is Halloween and Christmas rolled up into one every Wednesday. And collectively, you can see that all of us are enjoying it.
Always a little bit of a spoiler for my stack of books here to unbox.
And speaking of which,
we should just take
Rob.
Down.
I was going to say, Rob, I checked out your mystery box opening today, and saw that you got your hands on a book that you've never ever owned before.
Yeah.
And I find that quite surprising. So if you want to show that off to
you think it's just laying around right here? I don't have it laying around right.
Oh, okay.
It's been mylar'd and put into the collection in the garage. Okay. I don't televise from the collection or televise live
I'm
stream.
Surrounded.
I don't stream. Yeah, I don't stream from the collection. So
look, Nakayama's ripping himself off.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, Taylor. Let me get you up there.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got my two copies of that are off being signed right now.
Yeah. I don't even get big. It's Strange Academy 6 Virgin. So. No,
you're going to show that off now. Okay. Oh yes, the Scarlet Witch. I think I have that one cover too.
Yeah,
it's a hot book.
Yeah,
that is fantastic.
It's one of the reasons I shop at that Spider-Man booth because I actually won this one. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's I want to say that one's like over. Where is it? It's FMV on it is a. God, that's 9.6. What's the 9.8 on it is at 175?
Probably about that, yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, the Scarlet Witch covers is fire too.
Yeah, it's well, it's cooled down a little bit. Last several sales have actually been in the 145.
Yeah, I'm holding on to it for now because I mean it's once Marvel does something with Strange Academy, if they do it right, they'll all go like crazy, you know.
Right. Especially if they have her as a teacher as well, show up in it, or she has a cameo in it.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna make Emily Light the next Doctor Strange, so. Just saying.
Curlito, thanks for joining us. Feel free to hop on if you like, sir.
Pretty crazy. All right, cool.
Oh yeah, shameless plug too. You guys should go watch my Why the Last Man review video. Rob, Instagram me your address when you get a chance too.
Okay.
because you won the. I keep forgetting to tell you this, but you're going to get a $4 trade paperback.
Ooh, yeah. At least it's a Batman one.
Barely.
Batman will.
Yeah.
Just to say, speaking of that Spider-Man booth, I just got my email blast talking about Gabriel Dell'Otto doing the cover of ASM 76.
Yeah, I mean, let me guess. It's on a black background.
With you can barely read it.
There's a moon behind him,
or he's hanging onto a statue.
Yeah, with a moon.
On a gargoyle, yes.
Yeah.
No, it's. I mean, I love the man, but my God, can we try something a little bit different?
Well, he's doing what he's ordered to do. He's an illustrator for hire. So it's more the art directing.
To me, it almost just looks like a red blob on a black background anymore.
Yeah, I'm not arguing, but it's not his fault. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think Dell'Otto's a master. Let's be honest, though.
He's great, but like I can't tell any of his issues apart.
They're all when you get commissioned to be and pigeonholed, right? Yeah. If you're doing the same thing, and even when it's not Spider-Man and he's doing another character, it's still the same
Venom
basic thing. It just becomes like. I'm sure he can do it in his sleep, and he's just going, my God, these Americans are idiots.
Just Spider-Man fans. They're gobbling it up.
Oh, wait, no, 75. His version of 75 is totally different. There's no moon in the background.
Oh.
Totally different.
And he's got a cyborg arm. And
yeah. Cyborg Spider-Man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know how he's done it, but Kyle has somehow managed to be in two places at once.
The one on the left is the one from 1984.
There you go. I got so tired. Everything was laggy, and my phone is like a nuclear, it feels like a lava. Like this. I'm going to throw it in the fridge real fast.
Scotty Young is a XXX artist that got pigeonholed into cartoons.
He's lying, of course. But,
is he though?
Yeah.
Aren't they all XXX artists that got pigeonholed into cartoons?
Yeah. I bet you Scotty Young draws some mean boobies.
They're sketchbooks before they were stars.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to run off. I got other things I got to get going to, Chris. I know it's. Would you want to hop on and say, hey, I do have later on this week or tomorrow dropping a T. Rabbis mystery box. And Saturday, of course, we will have, Chris and I, our first non-Chris or I guest in the Slab Hub presenter role. We will have Kenny Caps of Caps on Comics.
Wow.
Joining us to do some present some slabs, and then the week after that, I think we might be getting Mark from Legion of Comics. He's got to clear it, and then after that, Mr. Nick is lined up to come flex on us a bit. So, Slab Hub's getting interesting.
I do want to say in the kindest possible way. All of you suck at picking superhero teams.
Who would your team would be?
Yeah.
I just say, like I said last night, I just need two people to beat y'all. John Constantine, because he's a bastard, and would take out everybody, including Batman. And then Squirrel Girl, because she could beat Galactus and Thanos on her own. So.
But nobody was fighting. The teams weren't fighting each other.
I didn't say that. I just said she could take down Galactus and Thanos.
No, but you said Constantine.
Well, first they'd take down all of your teams, and then they'd save the world.
Okay.
Probably throw a few others in there, like Dead Man, just to possess everybody.
Right. Just throw it up, mix it up some. Yeah, I know I was a little mainstream, except for Spectre, but what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, I mean, that's a thing. I would not have gotten any votes with my team, but that's not the point.
Nick got all the votes, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
I try to go godlike, and no one liked the idea.
Well, yeah, Chris, you're a big old cheater.
He's a big cheater. It said put together the best group of heroes. I'm sorry, but
Odin has never been a superhero to begin with, and I'm amazed he let
come on. He's a part of the first Avengers a million BC.
in one story.
Chris,
you can't be a little bit pregnant, boys and girls. You can't be a little bit pregnant.
I want second God.
It's called Texas.
I want another God.
I'm like, fine, if I can't have the one above all.
Yeah.
But yeah. I thought I was a little hurt that I was denied Phoenix. But anyways.
Well, Phoenix
it was because you said Phoenix. If you had said Jean Grey, you would have had it the whole way. But that's why I ended up with Jean Grey later when I realized, holy cow, we completely slept on that one.
Scott, bunny mask.
But yeah, I slept on.
You haven't watched Sidekicks yet. Well, then you're in for a treat, as there's plenty of bickering that goes on there.
Yeah, Scott, what the heck's going on, man? I have no clue what's going on in that book.
I got to roll. Sorry.
All right, Rob, thanks for joining us.
Scott, hi. Bye.
I chased everybody off.
No, just me.
No, just Rob.
Look at that is I'm gonna have to go get those other two. They're definitely
regrettable superheroes. Is Plastic Man on one of them?
No, but there's others. Yeah, so I have the regrettable superheroes that I got AOK'd from Anachronic Comics, but then Scott, when he saw it, says, "Hey, there's two other books," and I got them, and I'm all, God damn, now I gotta go get these other ones. And because the regrettable superheroes is a fun read, and if nothing else, it gives you great things to go, new characters to go target for your collection.
Exactly.
That could be one hell of a draft. Put together your regrettable superheroes team.
Well, all right.
Yeah, they're definitely good reads.
I'll talk to you later, Scott. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, that sounds like an awesome read.
But I haven't read it yet. All I did was look at the artwork.
Okay.
To decide whether I was going to order another page or not from it.
Okay. I'm hoping it goes somewhere that I understand, but I'm intrigued, just like everybody else. But that's 4 issues of I have no clue what's going on.
So have you read it yet?
No one knows what's going on in Bunny Mask.
Yeah, it's like
I read
just
it,
Moody. That's about it.
Yeah, awesome art.
Great dentistry, story, but we have no idea what's going on.
And it's going to a second series. I don't know. I feel
it's like everyone's guilty pleasure, but they have no idea why.
Yep.
All right, Scott, show us what else you got. I know you picked up some older books as well.
Well, you might say that. There's one bag.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, baby.
There's a bag. There's a bag. Oh. There's a bag. Yes, I was busy.
You got a couple comics.
Yeah, to say the least.
So is your only new book
Too short
Bunny Mask?
No. Well, I've got the free comic book day.
Okay. Yeah.
After the Batman day, excuse me.
Got it.
They still had a few of those left, so I grabbed them. And no, those are old. I know I got some more new ones. Oh, yes. King Spawn, issue 2.
Cool.
Very nice.
All 3 covers.
Yeah, that's the one I picked up too. Love it. Oh.
And where did he... It's a problem with too many bags. I don't know where everything's at.
Yeah, it all gets mixed in the shuffle.
That. Red Sonja, Black, White, and Red. I think that was my only other... That's issue 3, correct. Issue 3. So that was my only other new pickup.
Very cool.
So, yes, I spent $500 today, and those are all the new books I got.
That Red Sonja must be expensive.
I know.
And this shipment of Bunny Mask came in damaged. So
I see it.
Yeah. He said every book was tweaked, and that he gave me probably the best copy that they got in.
Okay.
So they got replacements on the way, and he's going to give me one of those when it shows up.
Sweet.
But that's that. I can run through all these old ones, do a speed round on them if you want.
All right, give us a speed round. Give us some flavor.
All right. Walt Disney Comics and Stories. I'm working on that run too. Most of these issues are between like 260 and 140.
Okay.
Taylor, my team would beat yours.
Shaw.
Silver Surfer would run laps around Martian Manhunter.
No, he just phases through him and tear out his heart.
This somehow ended up in from Pasadena, California, ended up in Ohio.
Wow. Okay.
I like how the old, they just stamped a label right on. It's not even a label. It's actually just printed right on the book when they mailed these old subscriptions.
That's where I am. I live in Pasadena.
1953. You live in Pasadena? This was from 1409 Hillcrest Avenue.
I know where that is. Yes.
That's your house.
You took my book. No, I'm kidding.
You really are a time traveler.
No, I know where Hillcrest is. I was like, when I jumped on stream, I was in Pasadena.
A couple of these issues are upgrades. A couple were just for $3. Were too good to leave sit in the bin.
Fair enough.
So all the back issues were $3. Now we get into a few of the Dell 4 colors. So quite a few of those.
Surprised Constantine wasn't drafted last night, Taylor. I keep going over your lineup here. Constantine would be your captain. I think I would put
Squirrel Girl in reserve because she's
Squirrel Girl on the bench. Yeah. Let Swamp Thing do his thing.
Yeah. Are there any rules for the team that you're drafting?
Oh, this is just last night. They had a draft on Rob's on Sidekicks Talk Comics, and none of these characters were drafted. So,
no.
Yeah, some of those lineups were kind of interesting. What people went with.
I would say, in respect, there was only 36 characters taken.
Yeah.
So you can put together. Everyone that wasn't a part of the draft can probably put together another fantastic lineup.
This is just 2 seconds. I mean, I probably would really shift it up, but like, I would go into battle with that team.
Yes.
By $3 Daredevil number 13.
It's a good book.
And a Daredevil 12.
Yeah. Wow. They really were jamming Kazar down everyone's throats back in the late 60s.
Bunch of the Frank Miller run, which I already have most of them, but for $3 I picked up.
I love that cover there.
It's a great cover, yeah.
He did lots of yellow covers in his run. Yeah. I just realized that after looking at some today. I like this just because it's simple. You could almost turn this into a sketch cover if you wanted. And this has always been a favorite cover of mine. Daredevil definitely has cool covers.
Yeah.
The pelvic thrust one there is interesting too.
Yeah. And then this is something interesting I found today.
Mickey taking a selfie?
Well, it's got different backs.
Oh, okay.
So one's a reprint?
No, they're the same issue. They're the same. Everything's identical other than the back covers.
I think one could be for the East Coast and one for the West Coast?
Yeah, normally they would do a price variant when they would do, like they were famous for charging a nickel more and sending it to San Francisco. And I think they use that as a test market a lot. But they probably did the same thing with targeting ads. They sent 7-Up ads somewhere, and somewhere else was just, Mickey's trading cards on the back. But that's the only difference between these two books is the back cover. So, interesting things you learn when you look at thousands of books from the 50s, right?
Spin market.
And same with these. Some of these were trade ups. Some of them I got even in this condition because I don't have one. So I'll put that on my list as fair, and if I find one better, I'll upgrade. If not, I've got a placeholder for them.
FUD.
Yeah, most of these are all the Del 4 color.
Dottie triple. Gross.
Dottie Dripple. Yeah, that's one I've never read before. Never seen before today. Little Brave Eagle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Chip Keller.
Chip!
Hola, Chip.
Oh.
How are you, Chip? We can't hear you.
He's that good.
He's that good.
More Walt Disney comics and stories.
Hey, Scott, I thought you said this was the speed round.
It is. You in a hurry to go somewhere?
No, I'm coming to Ohio to get my BCW boxes.
You know, that's the perfect position for him to be in, Chris.
Oh, behind my logo?
Right behind the logo.
All you need to do is hear me. That's all you need to do is hear me.
I'm sorry, Nick.
No, that's all right. That's fine.
You can put me up there. I'm about to eat this behemoth of a sandwich.
Hold on. Scott, stop moving.
Jesus.
Holy crap.
That's a Dagwood if I ever saw one.
Yeah,
I'll say it again. I'll say it again. You Americans know how to eat.
Yes, I would definitely call that a Dagwood.
Ooh, Mouseketeer. Or Mouse Musketeer.
Yes, the Mouse Musketeers.
Got it. Yes. Oswald.
You're an Oswald fan?
Yes, I am. I am jealous of that book. Oswald came before Mickey for all you Disney fans out there.
I'll check and see if that's a duplicate or not. I don't remember if that was an upgrade or a one and only.
Gotcha.
This one I was a little disappointed in. It's still worth $3, I guess, but it's missing about 10 pages.
Oh, no. Okay.
But, you know, I've got a cover now, so maybe I'll find one without a cover that I can replace it with.
Cool.
Navy History and Tradition. These were interesting finds.
Wicks Jones. Okay. Naval Actions of the Civil War. Your camera is great, by the way.
Oh, this overhead?
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, it wasn't that expensive.
Yeah, I was going to pick up one.
Ooh, there we go.
Spectres.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no willpower. I've probably got 15 of these. So, but now I've got 16, I guess.
16's a good number.
That is it's a even number.
Star Wars issues for $3, I guess.
We are going everywhere, from the Navy to its Civil War to American Westerns, to Star Wars, to Turok.
Back to Turoks. All these runs I'm putting together. Back to Walt Disney.
Popular, yeah.
And that's it. Everything else is boring.
Very good.
I got a bunch of autograph books.
Okay. Chip, did you hit up your LCS?
I did not hit my LCS up. I haven't been to an LCS in 3 weeks.
What?
But I do have. Yeah, no.
Oh. Okay, Scott, hold up on those autos. Hold up on those autos. Okay.
I was gonna say I just happen to have some Walmart packs.
Oh, yes. Now we're
day.
talking. Okay, so, Scott, let her rip then. Scott, let her rip.
Yes.
All right, that's just a weird Transformers book by Blackthorn Publishing. Transformers in 3D.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. Never heard of it.
Light on the subject here.
Harbinger 3, signed by Shooter, Jim Shooter. Solar #1. I guess those two aren't signed, but these two are both signed by Jim Shooter. Chaos Effect by Shooter. Predator versus Magnus, signed by Shooter. That's issue 2. Issue 1, signed by Shooter.
That's actually a classic cover. Yeah.
Dr. Solar, Free Comic Book Day, signed by Shooter.
Very cool.
Another, the actual issue 1, signed by Shooter. Archer and Armstrong 1. Dr. Solar, Unity. I'm not sure what this one is. It was signed by Shooter. Something. He was always starting new companies and putting new books out. So it was one of his.
He kept getting fired by the other ones.
Yeah, it was one of his new endeavors after somebody got fired by or board ousted him. Broadway Comics.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave Austin's thing there, so Nick is no longer behind the logo.
There you go.
I'm telling you, just put me there so I can eat my sandwich.
Deathmate tour book, and then the Valiant Validated Ryan the Future Force,
Nice.
which is signed by Chen and I can't remember who's the other signature is on it, but
Deathmate looks like a super 90s book.
the tour book, yeah, they put back when Deathmate came out, they put this book out, and you were supposed to pick it up and go to cons and get everybody involved with the book to sign it.
Okay.
Was the whole premise behind it, but
Gotcha.
that one has no
nobody cared about
signature on it.
Deathmate.
Finally, last but not least, dollar book.
John Chen.
Wally the Wizard, #1.
Yeah, this is up my alley. This is my jam.
Marvel Age 46. Marvel Fanfare. Can't show that one. That's an A-OK for somebody. And then some Conans.
Conan.
That's right. I don't mind seeing it now.
Oh, these are sweet. These are all dollars? Jeez.
Yeah, these are all dollar bin. Tim Tyler's Luck.
With Felix the Cat. No way.
The old King Publications.
Okay.
And then more Dr. Solar unsigned.
Felix the Cat, not to be confused with Fritz the Cat.
And that is it.
Out here. Wow, that was cool. Thanks for taking us on that
is
journey.
one hell of a haul.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
It only took me 3
that.
hours. And I had a stack of about 50 I left.
Very cool.
It took me 3 hours to get 15 books.
All right. Chip.
Yeah, let's
Hi.
go, Chip. Hello.
Gentlemen,
Show
how
us-
are you
Show
doing?
us some Walmart packs.
Okay, so I picked up 4 Walmart packs. I know nothing about what's any special or anything about these things. So other than I happen to be at Walmart, my wife's like, "Hey, why don't you pick up some packs?" I'm like, "All right, sounds good to me."
How
I
many?
won't argue.
How many adults in sweatpants did you see at Walmart?
How many? Gosh, isn't everybody in sweatpants when they go there? I mean, hell, half the workers are in sweatpants when you go there.
How many women without bras that should be wearing a bra did you see today at Walmart?
Yeah, that's it exactly. Yeah, he's actually been sitting in my office here for about 2 weeks now. So yeah, it's I don't remember that far back, to be honest.
All right.
So I'll just gotta start. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Chip, Navising is very engaged still a thing with Walmart, and I'll answer that. Hell yes.
It is?
Hell
Okay.
yes. It's still happening. You may get one of those Spider-Man 55 white covers.
Okay.
And good luck to you, sir, if you get one.
Okay. Well, I can tell you the first one isn't a white cover because it's
usually in the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
So there was
Okay.
six.
Little lenticular.
Oh, so these are all Marvel packs?
Yeah, these were the Marvel packs because they didn't have any DCs there.
The DC packs, there's nothing special about them, from what my understanding. I don't think there's anything.
I saw Southern Comic Geek open a bunch the other day, and like almost every pack had duplicate books in them, and none of them were any good.
Another reason why I'm jealous of the United States, Walmarts here in Canada do not have those comic book packs. So yeah, sad but true. And when that border opens up, I'm going to rape every Walmart and get my hands on it.
Here's the next one. Star Wars number 5, which is a keeper for me.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, it is a very cool cover. Iron Fist, I also collect. I actually have this one.
So, Chip, that's a normal cover then? That one that you're holding up?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think so.
No, I say that just because you just said that you have this one already.
Oh, yeah, no, I do have it actually. Yeah, it's just a... yeah. Yep. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the variant. This is a variant. I'm sorry. Okay. Just because it says variant on the back. That's how I knew. I'm smart. I can read. See, Taylor, I can read, damn it. Wait, you only get...
Sound it out, Chip.
I know exactly.
Yes, it did, Mike. Yes, it did.
All right. And I'm using my nice fancy schmancy Porter's Hide white shadowed knife.
Nice plug.
Well, you know. When the man delivers goods, you got to advertise his goods for you. Make sure people know he's a good man. All right. Next one.
Nice.
Beta Ray Bill.
That's a variant.
That's a variant? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it says variant edition at the top. Yeah. Wow, my camera is like in the wrong setting, so I'm all blurry, but variant edition right there.
That was a great miniseries.
Marauders. I know nothing about Marauders, so And then Fantastic Four 24. Wow. All right. Next one. This is open. We want an Anakin.
Oh, yes.
Number 1. So that's a keeper for me.
Nice. I have the sketch cover of that book.
Well, that's 3. A cool cover.
That is a cool cover. I'm not a big X-Man fan, but that's cool.
Is that a giant fly on the cover?
Yeah. Fly. Yeah. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And then the Captain Marvel, which was on the front of it. So.
Austin has joined us.
How are you doing?
What's going on, fellas?
And then the last one, because I only got 4 of these, and this was, like I said, a couple weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
Sam Hunted, 19HU. I like that. That's a keep. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, 45. And then the last one is Road to Empire, number 1. So that's it. That's all I got, guys.
Well, thanks for that, Chip.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Austin, my brother, how you doing?
I'm glad.
Doing all right. Just trying to finish this work day.
Did you hit your LCS today?
Of course.
All right.
Usually, I go out of my way to do that.
Show us what you got. And be careful for that AT-AT walker. It's coming at you.
Yeah.
I keep my eye on it. Last Ronin, of course.
Yep.
I read it.
Hi, Mark.
Yes. So I thought it was the weakest of the 4 so far.
Yeah, I'm indifferent on it.
Okay. Mike has joined us. Mike, thank you for joining us. I'll blow Austin right back up.
Hey, Beckerman.
Eat the Rich. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Of course, Bunny Mask. And then, Kyle, if you want, I'll give you a rundown on what everything means in here.
Please do.
Let us all know what's going on in that story.
I need to know.
I don't know anything about this, but I picked it up because it had a pretty cool sketch cover.
Oh, yes.
So I figured, why not?
It's a translation of a book. It's Deladera's earlier stuff that he did before Something's Killing the Kids.
Yep.
I'll check it out. Yeah,
I was gonna say the same thing Taylor did.
And then you know me, King Spawn all around.
I think the black and white I think is the best cover there, Austin. Personally, with the Senate there.
It's a good looking cover, but I like the kickback to.
Do you? Yeah. I get it.
For those who were early readers of Spawn. And then, of course, Batman. And then, as soon as Tynion leaves, I am too. I've actually been enjoying these Adventures Continues books, too.
Because more happens in them than in Tynan's books.
Yeah, they're fun to read.
By a lot.
And then this came in this week.
Ooh. Nice. I didn't know you subscribed to Comic Tom.
Oh, yeah, I get 2 boxes every month.
Okay.
And then I actually got 2 of these, of the Virgins, and I ended up just selling one.
Very good.
For everything.
I know his exclusive usually do pretty well when they first come out on the secondary market.
Yeah, for the most part, I've been lucking out where I'll get a trade dress and a Virgin of the one I want.
So we have another guest, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's the trigger?
Nice.
How you doing, Remy?
What's going on?
Are we with or without pants today? Does it make a difference?
Jeez.
Thanks for having me on, everybody.
He didn't answer the question.
Well, it doesn't work when I breathe out of my nose. I'm blinded. Whoa.
He was asked about pants and he refused to answer.
I think we all know the answer.
Yeah.
Even if he is, all pants are breakaway pants if you believe in yourself enough.
Michael, did you hit up your honey hole?
I did. My first
show us what you got.
My first pull from my new shop, since I am shop poison in Kansas City. I got a Fantastic Four.
Love it.
Moon Knight. Death of Doctor Strange. And then I think that's it for Marvel. Batman Detective.
It's a great storyline.
Oh, X-Men Legends. I lied about Marvel. I've been enjoying that book, if anybody.
Does it have the Claremont flavor?
It actually has had. I'm 2 issues behind on it, but it had that Peter David feel of X Factor. Flash. Nightwing.
Sounds like my wife. She does that all the time.
You want flashes all the time?
Catwoman.
Yes.
Now, did you pick up the B for Catwoman?
No. I don't do that. And then Batman.
Batman?
Yep.
Batman.
I've heard of Batman.
Batman.
Do you see a gap between the T and the M?
They're almost like the same letter. How close they are.
Exactly. If anything, I should be saying it faster.
Batman.
All right. That was my pickups for today.
Yeah, Batman on the panel. Oh, never mind. He left.
Remy, my brother, did you hit up your honey hole today?
I did not. Oh, do you mean comic LCM? Oh.
It's like, no, she was working.
I must have came into the wrong show here. Let's personally talk about this. No, I didn't pick anything up new today. I just wanted to say hello to everybody and put a mask on.
Same here.
At least you could have had your piano in the background.
Can I tell you how handsome he looks today?
Hold on, let's pull that up one more time. Boom. Nikki 9.5.
That's awesome.
It's my stream shirt. It's the only shirt I wear when I'm streaming now.
And I pointed it out.
Mm-hmm.
Are we a PG channel with I have some black bag variants that I picked up from Barbaric.
All right. We are PG. We're pretty good.
We are PG?
We're pretty good. Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah. So this is issue 3.
Hey now.
And then this is issue 2.
Whose cat is dying?
I know, right?
Remy's.
So
He won't feed it.
It's mine.
She's getting a nice.
What is your problem?
Somebody give that cat dinner.
You scared it with that mask, man.
Traumatize the cat.
And then I really like Sweet Paprika. This is the second print of number 1.
I've seen they've had some controversial covers.
Yeah, they did. My shop gets the B covers first, and then the next week they get the other variants, and then the final week they get the A cover. Like, it takes 3 weeks for them to get it. I have no clue what they're doing over at Diamond.
Yeah, my shop is the same. They're coming in completely random.
Campisi, I don't know if this is not the A cover. I have no idea what this is. It just showed up in my shop, so I picked it up because I really like. I really like where this is going.
You like the way the guys talk over there.
Over here.
There's a dragon on the parking structure. He told out he
First
burned
of all,
up Johnny's restaurant.
Nobody in New York would say parking structure.
What would they say?
Oh, over here.
Hey, over there in the garage.
Garage. Okay. And then I realized that I was missing some Ultra Mega, so I picked up, I think this is the B cover of number 3, and the second printing of number 3.
Very good.
So yeah, nice little kaiju book. I'm loving the kaiju stories that are out right now. Kaiju Score, Ultra Mega, Orphan and the 5 Beasts, which I don't know where it is.
No one does.
Yeah,
No one does anymore.
And the other one, Jenny Zero, which wrapped up like 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago?
Cal, can you answer Nab's question? Sweet Paprika is in the same universe as Unnatural, right? Which is from an Italian creator?
It's the same, like Mirka and Dolfo did both of those. She wrote Sweet Paprika and Unsacred and Mercy. The art style is very similar. I don't think that it's from the same universe. That's just... Well, it might be, actually. That's a good question. Because, like, the same kind of, like, fairy creatures are in both. And, like, the lead character in Sweet Paprika is, like, a devil. Like, she has a devil tail. It's got to be close.
We'll go with yes, then.
Yeah,
I would say yes.
I would say yes.
I would say it's Mirka and Dolfo. Who cares?
There you go. But, oh man, I just love Sweet Paprika. I don't like any of her other stuff. But...
I didn't pick up Sweet Paprika because the rest of her crap bugs the hell out of me. So.
Ah man. Okay, well, if you ever started, I feel like if you would have started with Sweet Paprika, you would have loved her, and then
I might pick it up and trade. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. She is a sassy lady.
Speaking of sassy ladies. Hey, can I run through that something?
Yes, you can, Nick.
All right, so this is all included, and I'll show everything from the top to the bottom. All right.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's the worst cover of that series.
Mm-hmm.
And that one's probably the most sinister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Nice.
Chip, get this on for me, Chip, will you?
You'll be here. You can sign it yourself, man.
Chris, a lot of people
Start
are
flashing
using
those
that
bleepy
cover.
blues.
They're Hazel.
as a
Thank
sketch
you very
cover.
much, Chip.
Put But they look blue from here, damn it.
Depends on my mood that day.
That was my favorite cover of the series.
This is Chris's favorite cover.
Mr. Lashley, that's up there.
Yeah, done by Mr.
That is awesome.
The cover you held up already is actually my favorite cover. The chainsaw 16.
Yeah.
The Remy Q variant.
Yeah.
Yes, the Remy Q variant.
I like the J Lee #1 personally, but
quite a few.
Agree.
Austin LeMay, can I get a 9.9, please?
You may.
He just writes on it 9.9.
Who would do that?
That's a nice prison too. Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to be talking to her for a while there, Nick. Mr. Sealy a little jealous there.
Not even talking, you know what I'm saying? Okay. First half, I'm trying to do the anti-Scott. Number 9, second print. I'm sorry, number 8, second print.
I feel like the prices are finally coming down on that book.
Well, I've never seen that cover before.
That was the cover A. Number 7, second print we showed already. A Remy Q variant again.
Mm-hmm.
Showed. This was number 5, I think.
I like the art on that. That's cool.
Sorry, and I did just have number 5, FOC variant.
I'm gonna figure out who the artist is on that. That
Number
was cool.
4. Number 3, FOC variant.
Love it.
Number 2, third print. Number 2, FOC. Number 2, cover A. 8th.
David LaFuente.
Foil.
Come on, let's pick up the pace, Chip.
yeah, that's my favorite cover.
Yep, there you go.
J. Lee.
Final
awesome cover.
final order cutoff.
Prison.
That's my favorite one of the number ones.
Yeah.
Boons. Zimbabwe of the lot.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
That's the one there.
Yeah,
Brilliant
I've never
cover.
seen that one.
Brilliant cover.
Did you just buy these?
All in one set.
Jeez, where'd you how much did you? Never mind, I'm not gonna ask.
Okay,
It's
so
best to never ask.
Yeah.
eBay and less than 1K.
Oh, you
Wow.
definitely have money there. Yeah.
And if this gets 9.8, that's a $900 book.
Yeah.
Wow.
Raw, I think they go for between 6 and 7.
Yeah.
And they're all
Awesome.
candidates.
Good.
All right.
And I picked this up.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
In the poly bag.
Wow.
Thundercats #2. Are there 3 books in there or just
Yep.
1 and 2?
1, 2, and 3.
That's what I thought. Yep.
Are they a special print or are they?
No, I think they're first print. I hope they're a special print. And I paid $5 for that.
Nice.
Nice.
So, and I got a whole ton of other stuff too, so I don't want to clog up the arteries. So, thank you, sir.
Don't worry.
So
I'm
what's
doing that
the
actively.
what's the goal for the Thundercats? A little bit of tenderness, a little bit of love, and then ship it off.
Just in time for the movie. Well, it'll probably come back just in time for the movie. Whatever they got.
Very
going
good.
on.
All right. Just because Nick was flexing something is killing the children, I got a couple that I've been waiting to show. This is the Comic Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Ooh.
I like that one. That's a cool cover.
That's from the
Yeah.
comic dealer.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's like $150, I think now.
Yeah. And my candidate for top 3 covers of the year. Nick already showed it, but the Remy Q variant. But wait, there's more.
The Virgin, yeah, nice. Yep. Foil 2?
There you go.
Foil 2.
Nice. Beauty.
Yeah.
Just hey, Austin, did you read King Spawn yet? Austin?
What's that?
Did you read King Spawn yet?
The second issue? Not yet.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
No, as soon as I came back from the LCS today, I just made it a point to read Last Ronin, so that's all I've read today.
Okay, you're gonna like King Spawn. They throw it way back to early issues with somebody who shows up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I also have the Virgin of that Comic Tom variant, Chris.
Do you? The 16? Mm. That's the Grassetti, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Random question. Did anybody ever follow an Image book called Curse Words and like it?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
It was Charles Soule and Ryan Brown. I just found a volume 2 trade paperback and I'm going through boxes of stuff that I'd never unpacked from the move to Missouri, and I know where I got it. I got it at C2E2 because they were I caught Charles Soule at the booth and he signed all my Daredevil books, even though he wasn't supposed to be doing an official signing yet. But he was just over at Ryan Brown's booth, and I kind of felt like, I should probably buy something from him. So I bought a couple of Curse Words trade paperbacks, and I just don't need it. So if anybody, it wouldn't be the first trade, but it's the second. If anybody wants it, it's also been scribbled in by both. Ryan Brown threw a little
scribbles.
Yeah, and then
Magic
Soul right there.
Nice.
Signed it.
So that's the second series of Curse Words.
Yeah, it's the second trade. Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
I liked it. It was a good series.
Okay. James Willie said something earlier. He said that he picked up Mamo 2 and 3. I am really liking Mamo. It's one of those like books that is aimed towards a younger audience, but really has some nice storytelling.
Yeah, Mamo's really good. Better than everything that came out this week.
Right? This week was so terrible for indies. I don't know what to say, man.
Have you guys read Eat the Rich yet? The next issue?
No, I didn't. Number 1 didn't stick me enough for me to get number 2.
No,
I did not. I flipped through number 2, but I read number 1, and I have the same sentiment as Taylor. But it reminds me.
I've already seen Get Out, so.
No, it's not Get Out. Hold up, I just looked up the movie.
I know what you're talking about with the bride she marries into.
Ready or Not? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Ready or Not? It is.
That's like the best movie ever. I think I have it memorized.
I'm assuming that's sarcasm because
no, I seriously, I watch it every time it's on TV.
Oh wait,
it's one of those.
Yeah, Ready or Not.
I actually enjoyed it too.
Yeah, Ready or Not, I thought was awesome. I mean, it's just so enough horror and funny, and I mean, it's all I laughed.
I was deflecting. I actually really enjoyed the movie too, but I thought that you were being sarcastic.
No,
it's definitely the same premise. I just love how gory that movie was. Like they weren't afraid of just blood in the face, and I'm like, this is awesome. Okay, good. So we're all in the same boat.
I mean, it's
we're not, but
probably very similar in regards to like setting and the family orientation, but it's a different premise.
Okay, fair enough.
Because
they're cannibals and not playing a game.
Yeah, in the movie they just had to sacrifice a bride so that they could live forever.
Yeah. And
sounds
the Rich
fair.
is more of like she's dating a family of cannibals that eat their servants.
Yeah.
Okay. It just gave me that kind of vibe, I guess, is my.
Oh no, definitely. It definitely has that setting feeling.
Is it Cullen Bunn? It seems like it's a Cullen Bunn book. Everything's a Cullen Bunn book nowadays.
Is it rich? I don't think so. Let us see.
I mean, I could Google, but I'm lazy.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I was gonna say it doesn't seem like a Cullen Bunn book.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. He's got 20 books out a week.
Oh, is anybody reading Lucky Devil? I'm really enjoying that too. It's about this guy who gets possessed by a demon, and then he hires a budget exorcist, and he messes up the exorcism, and the demon comes out of him, but the demon doesn't have any powers, and the dude still has the powers, and now there's a bunch of demons hunting him now, and he's running this cult seminar. It's a off the wall book, and it's about being basically not your. It's about embracing your true self and taking things, I guess.
I've heard good things about it, but it's not something that was ever available at my LCS, so I missed out on number 1. I just never went back to it or tried to look it up.
I recommend Lucky Devil. It has me hooked.
Did you guys check out the new What If that came out today?
Not yet. That's after this.
Yeah. We would be, but we're here with you.
I watched it.
Thank you, Mike. You don't have to make it awkward, Chip.
Yes, he does. He wouldn't be Chip if he didn't.
Yeah.
It was. I thought the whole What If. It's basically what if Thor was an only child. Basically, if Loki wasn't a part of his childhood growing up, what would Thor be like today? I thought the premise was weak, but it was actually a real good, fun type of episode with a lot of unexpected characters and a lot of cameos with the real voices that were in it. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to spoil the hell out of it, just that it was a different take, and like I said, I thought it was going to be a weak idea, but it turned out to be really, really good.
Hello?
It was a big change from the last couple that they've been going down. Like the last few since the Doctor Strange episode, I thought were really dark, but this one was more off the wall for sure.
It's really important, and I need to jump off of this live stream. Okay, sorry guys, I have to go watch. I have to go take care of something. It's good seeing everybody, and I'll catch you later.
Thanks for coming on, Remy. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem. I'll see y'all later.
Later, Remington.
That was a good exit.
What if Thor went clubbing?
Yeah.
Yes. I was really excited for What If to come out, and so far it's been below mediocre, in my opinion.
I didn't care for today's episode. I don't know. It like Austin just said, the series hasn't really resonated with me at all. But that's fine. They can't all be, A's.
Sure they can.
No. There was a couple episodes I really enjoyed. I thought thanks for coming out, Nav. Sandy's taking off.
Hi, Nav.
The Doctor Strange episode was by far the best.
I liked that and the Black Panther becoming Star-Lord personally, just because I enjoyed hearing Chadwick Boseman, posthumously, basically. I thought that was good.
See, I like the zombie one so far. So
the zombie one was my favorite. That one and Doctor Strange.
Yeah, the Doctor Strange, that ending, it was just like, wow. It was just one of those, wow, okay.
I literally just watched last night. We watched the last one with Iron Man, and it's kind of
But yeah, I thought I read somewhere, boys, that there was supposed to be a sequel to the zombie episode, but
I thought
apparently I'm wrong. Apparently,
and it didn't happen.
I thought this.
It might be. They just might be splitting it up.
I thought this episode gave us our best fight. I thought the fight between the two participants was pretty good.
Spoilers.
Agreed.
Well, I didn't say who it was.
Right.
There could be a Thor without a fight. Yeah, kidding.
I think Magneto is the one who killed Doctor Strange in that book that came out today. I saw the trial. It was he was on trial, and he said, no, I couldn't have been killing Doctor Strange. I was too busy killing Scarlet Witch. And then he went to jail. That's not what happened at all. I'm just
who turned out to be a villain for the draft that I participated in last night.
Yeah.
And that all of you voted against me for. But anyways.
For good reason, though. Come on.
You broke the rules.
There were no rules.
Oh, I don't know. You enforced them on other people and then just
well, that
skated
got
on
personal really quickly. My first two picks they shot down. There's nothing about omnipresent God type of characters. But anyways, the team that I liked the best outside of my own ended up winning. So congratulations, Nick. I'm looking forward to when we do the villainy draft. That could be a fun time.
You probably won't let anybody draft Scarlet Witch then either. She can't be a hero.
I have no interest in the Scarlet Witch.
I take Super Scroll.
If
the one below all.
The one below all. Someone had to cause some drama. Casual Jackal is just an even keel kind of dude, so I felt I had to be the one to ruffle the feathers.
You Canadians are known for your rough.
Sorry. Sorry.
Canadians have ridges. That's what they say.
Sorry.
I will say this, and I don't want to hurt any feelings, but I watched the 3rd episode of Why the Last Man.
Okay.
And I think I'm done.
Oh.
And
I'm holding out hope it gets better.
I don't know. So I haven't read the book. I'm not familiar with the story in any way, shape, or form, other than the TV show.
Yeah, the
main
I only know what Taylor
character,
said.
the guy who plays Y, what's his? I forget his full name.
Yorick Brown.
So
hold them up, Taylor.
And Batman.
It's the first couple trades, yeah.
If you ever read them, you can stop after the 4th trade.
So for the situation that the guy is in, I think he's whiny. He's a little.
That's how he is
bitch.
in the books, though. He is a bitch.
No, he's not as whiny in the books.
I can't.
I disagree. I thought he was always kind of a pain in the ass, especially in the beginning.
I just read these all last week, so I don't know when the last time he did is. But I would argue that against. He's irresponsible and brash in here, but he's not a whiny little shit like he is in the show.
Yeah.
What about at the women's prison?
Yeah, he's punked. He's like
kind of a self-righteous little shit.
Well, he's a self-righteous prick, but he's not a whiny little fuck. In the show, he's a whiny little fuck. You want to kill him.
I remember him being funnier in the book. Too.
Sounds awesome.
I remember more wisecracks.
I can't tolerate sitting there and watching this character anymore.
Yeah.
He gets a little less whiny in number 4 in episode 4, but not much.
Have you read past?
I did
what
originally.
You have?
When they first came out, I read the whole thing, and I remember the ending being goofy, but I don't remember.
It's awful.
Yeah.
BKV just gave up, and I think he just was kind of like a blackjack dealer. He was just like, all right, I'm done.
I don't know what's going on with Chip.
Yeah,
if he's stuck in the Matrix or not.
Be right back, guys.
Close that.
Would you say, Taylor, the series
is very slow? I mean, it's just like the comic is more action packed too, and like
I agree with that.
Yeah, the show is just like calm the fuck. Like I was tempted to torrent it just so I could watch it at 1.5 times speed and just get done with it. But I do like Agent 355. I think like her television depiction is great, but
yeah, she's probably the best character in the whole show, in my opinion.
She was always the badass of the group. You know, she's the only and Yorick selfishly gets her severely injured in the book.
Yeah, I don't think they haven't gotten anywhere near. They're changing it all up in the show, so I don't know if they're going to address that in the book. They probably are in the show, but yeah.
But yeah,
they proved hero in the show, but some things are better, some are worse.
I wonder if she'll end up joining a cult.
Well, they just introduced the cult in the last one.
So. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought she was part of the Amazons in the original, wasn't she?
She was.
Yeah.
But until they had her hunter brother.
I kind of doubt they're going to address the cutting off of all the left boobs. Like, I don't.
Okay. My question is, I know nothing about this comic book, and I don't know the show isn't available here in Canada yet.
Yeah.
So why the last man, I'm presuming, is not the last person on Earth. He's just the last man on Earth.
Everything with a Y chromosome.
Except for Ampersand and Yorick.
Yeah.
So he's not the last man then?
Ampersand is
the monkey.
Yeah. Ampersand is a monkey.
Now there's a monkey.
I don't know how the trans come into play and they're left out.
It was never part of it.
In the comics, they didn't really address trans men, but in the show, they're basically saying, well, trans men don't have the Y chromosome. So
right,
that's impossible.
Okay, so all the women of the world still exist. It's just one man left of the entire male population.
Yeah,
that know.
And the one man's kind of a twat in the show.
Okay, and now there's women running around.
He's a dick in the books too.
Yeah, but there's a difference. He's a dick in the books, but he's a useless twat in the show. He is awful in the show.
Okay, I'm going to harken you back to the first story arc when the White House gets burned down by the Republican women.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember when he tries to high hand the Republicans and his mom tells him to shut the hell up?
Oh, I mean, I get, yes, but like, he's not.
That's whiny, though. That's whiny behavior.
No, he's a preachy bastard, but he's not like.
You know what? I do agree with that. He's very preachy.
He's just a whiny little person that just wants to find his girlfriend. He's got no preachiness to him. He's got no spine. He's got nothing. He just really wants to find a girlfriend that wants nothing to do with him.
Right, exactly.
Well, in the book, he's actually proposing over the phone to his girlfriend, who's already in Australia.
Yeah,
as opposed to
So I guess what drove me nuts about Yorick in the books, I always kind of figured 355 was the person you were supposed to be cheering for in the book.
Yeah. Okay.
What drove me nuts is when he gets 355 comatose or whatever you would call that. When he gets her that head injury, because he's straight up just trying to look out after himself and run away so he can go find Beth, like the whiny little bitch he is.
Yeah. I mean,
that's when his character makes a turn, though. He gets 355 hurt, and he's like, "Oh shit! My selfishness got somebody who wanted nothing more than to protect me injured," and then he stops being such a shit.
And how far in the storyline does that happen? Because if it happens in the next episode or two, I'll stay on board.
It's not episode 4, I'll tell you that.
No, it's a ways off.
Well, Austin, the first season is only 6 episodes, I think. So
it is 6. Okay.
You might as well tough out that many.
You're halfway through.
Just so I'm more educated when I bitch about it in later streams.
Yeah.
We just want three more hours of your time.
I don't think that's a prerequisite. You don't have to be educated to bitch about a series.
Who's the network, boys?
FX on Hulu.
FX on Hulu. Okay.
Yeah.
They haven't made it to Canada yet?
Hulu is not here. FX is here. So I'm presuming it's probably going to have to go through its natural run on Hulu before it shows up here. Or I'll just have to go find it on the Android box, whatever, and just find a pirated copy.
In Canada?
What's that?
EPIX? You have Epix, EPIX in Canada?
Not on my provider.
Okay.
Well, you might be able to check it out on FX then.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do a search for it, and but normally when it's on networks like that, it has to, like I said, it has to go through its natural run, and then it's usually fully available to watch in entirety, like 1 through 6 in this case.
I would make it a low priority, honestly.
Yeah, it's funny because I've heard so many good things about the story, like about the comic book, that it's it's one of those must reads when you have the time.
It's a Brian K. Vaughan comic. It's somebody chasing after the most important being in the universe. That's what Brian K. Vaughan does, and all his stuff. And it's not bad. It's just other iterations are better. Like Saga's much better, and yeah.
Which I hear is supposed to be starting back up, apparently.
No, it's not gonna.
I refuse to read that on principle.
Yeah, and Firefly is gonna come back too.
Maybe if James Gunn directs Firefly.
Oh, okay. I want to see. They're doing. I'm not sure if there's anybody that played the Uncharted video games.
Oh yeah,
I'm familiar with it.
They're doing live action with Tom Holland, and I think that he is like not like they're having a lot of trouble with it, and like people are really bashing.
He is not a Nathan Drake.
Yeah,
Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg too. I think plays Sully.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg is Sully. Jesus, that's a terrible casting.
Listen, do you know who I think likes Mark Wahlberg? Carlito.
Hey, another handsome man today.
What's happening, fellas?
What's going on, brother?
What are you sitting at the patio bar?
Oh, we're just sitting outside, enjoying a stogie.
Right on.
What are you smoking?
Paul.
Becker. A CAO fathead.
Yes, sir. 660?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Good choice. Did you hit your LCS today?
Unfortunately, I did not. I have missed the last 23 weeks.
Jeez. Okay.
Do you have any Deathstroke with you, sir?
I don't.
You don't still have a poll there, I hope, at least.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't started yet because it's the new Deathstroke Inc. series. But
I meant like a poll list that's been going on for 23 weeks.
No.
Don't do them like that, Carlito.
I would never do that. I wouldn't even do you like that, Becker.
So, ready for some Hawks football this weekend?
Yes, sir. Go Hawks.
I haven't watched or paid attention to sports in a couple years.
I mean, the older I get, the less I care about sports ball, but I do like football still. So,
Taylor, now the best part of this book, would you agree with me, is the end excerpt about what he's talking about?
Yeah, that's the best part. You can skip the entire comic and just read the last two letters. Like read the end column.
And I was the reason I wanted to go back to this is because I like literally lagged out of the stream and Chip's upside down. I literally lagged out of the stream when I was talking to you about it, and
it's a glitch in the Matrix.
I agree with you in the aspect of the book itself. Like, this guy's talking some grandiose things, but I don't think that the book itself is living up to how grandiose he's saying the book is.
Yeah, it's not really.
Because he's comparing it to Invincible, to Black Hammer. Like, I could see the Black Hammer inspirations.
Yeah, it's not.
He's saying this is the next best. He's saying that this is the next best book since any indie book that's like Spawn, like since like any big indie.
Oh, you're upside down. There you go.
I even flipped the book upside down to show it.
I think that's the problem when you preach. You got to back it up. And
I feel like he fell a little short on that aspect.
Hey, Nick.
Unless this develops into something amazing, then good on him.
Well, it didn't hook me enough to buy issue number 2, so you'll have to let me know.
Gotcha.
Show it off, Carlito. Show it off.
I said you were handsome.
Huge.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Dude, I gotta beat the ladies away with this thing on, man.
It
sucks.
It sucks.
It's a hard knock life, man.
Back to their cages or what?
And then that picture I sent in the Burke fam chat made me want to have a cigar for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, now I got to go look at it.
No, I'll share it here.
Yeah, share it there. I don't know why my outside light's not working, so it's getting kind of dark.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice cigar she's got. I'm impressed. She has a nice ring on her finger.
What kind of cigar is that, Chris?
That's a strapless bra she's wearing.
What kind of cigar is that?
The brown, one. The brown kind.
An unlit one.
It is.
The thin black.
She's a poser.
The thin brown pole.
If it's not a
it's from Italy. That might be a real Cuban.
Is that how you hold your cigar, Carlito?
I don't know.
There you go.
Dude, I love these things. They smoke so well.
Yeah, there was.
Anyway, I don't really have anything to add to your guys' awesome books and Scott's 5-hour haul, but I just thought I'd come on and say hi.
He's still going.
But yeah, I appreciate.
Dude, I remember finding some of those Dell Disney books at half price books back in the day. Man, I used to pick them up.
Oh, heck.
I got some good ones too, but half price book sucks now because you got all the speckers that go there as soon as they open, and plus they hired a comic book guy who like prices their books like a couple years ago. So
okay. So now they
it's not as cool anymore. You can't find the good stuff.
I don't know. I scored a pretty cool flash lot from a half price books in Independence.
Oh yeah, maybe out there, but in Des Moines, dude, there's no way.
Yeah, your big city ways haven't made it to Kansas City yet.
I was just gonna make a comment that I think Chip is drinking liquid White Sox.
What?
What?
Oh.
What you got there?
Southsiders.
Nice.
Boo.
Is that actually a cider?
Southsiders.
You got no volume, Chipster.
Go Cubs, go.
It's a golden
Cubs,
ale.
go.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Come on, Northside Brewery, which is weird.
Tap it
Yeah, I
then
don't know
unmute.
exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah, tap the bottom of it.
Go Cubs, go.
Yeah, go Cubs, go.
No.
I try and tap the bottom of it whenever I can.
Oh, jeez, Scott. Gotta go make it weird.
Somebody had to say it.
That's fair. That's fair. Ooh, what's that one? Looks like a Boy Scout.
Dondi.
One.
It was some movie.
Downdy.
Like it was some movie or it was some movie.
Hey, Elmer Fudd.
A small orphan boy follows his GI buddies to America.
Nice.
Why does that orphan boy look like Curious George?
Oh, so it's about
I saw
immigrants.
that, George, yeah.
Kidding. Only kidding.
Sounds like my grandfather, actually.
Good Lord, Taylor.
He follows his GI buddies to America.
Brutal.
I just realized people might think I was serious after I said it. I'm like, oh yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Taylor, I just want to say, Taylor, we're a nation of immigrants.
That's
all I'm going to say.
I am all for it.
Hooray.
Just not those bastards from Canada. Any other country.
That's exactly.
No, Canadians are known only to Canada.
I mean,
Canada.
they're all syphilis layabouts and milk drinking out of bags and.
Yeah.
I used to know how to
Wait,
speak.
when you drink your milk out of a carton?
putting gravy on cheese curds and stuff. It's all this.
Yeah, I'm not into poutine. But
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how to speak Canadian.
So are they.
That's true.
Oh man, it's really getting dark.
You just gotta add the word "a" at the end of every sentence, and then it sounds like you're sort of kidding, so you can get away with whatever.
It's
You're
true,
a real
eh?
farmer, okay?
You really take all of
Wait a
this,
second.
huh, Chris?
Carlito, that
What's
looks
that?
like a
You just take it from them all, huh?
Oh no, I throw it back. Don't worry.
Do you ever remind them who won
Looks
the
like
war
a.
of
Would you say it looked like a
1812?
picture?
Yeah, that looks
I just
like a
remind them
picture.
like why the real reason you guys have an actual White House this time as
Yeah,
opposed
leave
to the
that
first
up.
time.
Can you make
Yeah, you guys
Carlito
got
big
that.
if it's
You
not
guys
too
got that Louis Royale there. Eh?
You know what we did with him? We hung him too.
Well, there you go.
I'm jealous of
That ain't no picture.
your-
That's real life there, Kyle.
I know. I'm
Real
jealous of your little deck there. Heck yeah, that's beautiful.
It ain't bad.
Sunset's
alright.
nice. Trees on the
Yep.
horizon. Maybe if
Yeah.
we crop out the parking lot, then it looks.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'd like to crop that out too, but
I still think it's nice. Now I know why you're sitting outside.
yeah, it's getting a little cool still, but
I miss Iowa tonight. I wanted Happy Joe's pizza.
But we got Happy
dude, is
Joe's
there any
pizza
still
too.
left?
It's 100 degrees.
Do you guys not have it in Des Moines?
I don't think there's any in Des Moines left. There was one
Oh.
like 5 years ago, but
We got one in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
I love
Do
Happy
they?
Joe's.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
it's pretty good. I mean, it's
and where in Wisconsin? Is that
Up
what
in
you said?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
home of the Packers.
Hey.
There.
Sorry, man. I'm a product of where I'm from.
It's all
It's getting cold already in the Midwest there.
Yeah, it's gonna drop to below
50,
I think like
58 right
45
now.
or something tonight.
Yeah, finally,
Yeah, it's
finally
58
good
right now.
temperatures.
I have no
Yeah, it's
idea what
perfect
your units
temperature.
of measurement mean.
Our high is
45 degrees, so I think that's like
That's hell on earth in Canada. That's like like fires. 45.
It's like 20. It's like 29 C.
Yeah, we still have like our highs are still above 100 here.
Yeah,
Sweet Jesus, even I know that's hot.
yeah. I'm gonna be moving to Arizona soon. There, Austin. So
Yeah, it was a high of 65 today here. So
Yeah.
Hold on, let me ask Google. How
That's
high
our
it is.
winter.
Austin, are there a lot of black cars in your community?
My truck is black, and the leather inside
Yeah.
is black.
Sweet Jesus, you only
And he
drive
wears
in,
black.
like, December to February.
You know what? Regardless of that, I mean, I'm sure it makes it a little bit worse. It doesn't matter what color your car is; it's going to be hot.
It's
Yeah.
just going to be hot.
The steering wheel, it's hot.
Hey Chris,
I'm
it was 37 for me today. 37.
30. Okay, so 37 degrees Celsius.
It's pretty hot.
Oh,
yeah.
that's excruciating. Yeah, that's hot.
37 degrees Fahrenheit is when I start to wear a sweatshirt outside.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still in. I'm still in
that's when the
shorts, you pussies.
Sweatshirt comes in and shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I'm
do
still in
sweatshirt and
shorts.
shorts.
I
I'm still in
refuse
shorts
to
at that point.
recognize Celsius.
That's fine. Yeah, for all those, it was 99 degrees today for me, and it was terrible.
Yeah, that's when I'd be outside and nothing but a banana hammock and misery.
It was 78
I
here
was wearing
today.
this long sleeve stretchy
Banana
shirt.
hammock.
It's 99 degrees for me still.
Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, I'm at 89 right now. No, I'm at 95. Never mind.
Man,
Gross.
Now you're showing off.
It's 65 outside right now.
I agree with
Yeah,
you,
that's
Steven.
tolerable.
Little
barely sweat-
high.
Sweatshirt weather.
Yeah, 65 is a little warm yet, but it's not bad.
We'll be
I don't know what
55
that
in the
was.
morning here in Texas.
Scott, what was that? Little high something?
Little Hiawatha.
Little Hiawatha.
Hiawatha.
Wa-
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
About 1957 on that one, I think.
Jeez. I just got overexcited about the Oswald.
Lord, it's getting dark fast, guys. I don't know why my porch light's not working.
Is it a clap?
Got to turn the switch. There's a switch you have to hit.
switch.
Some of my lights are voice activated.
I'm just saying, you know.
Thanks,
You
Chip.
never know, Carly. You know.
I didn't think of that
I got
already.
you, buddy. I got you, man. I got you.
Is
Damn,
it
Damn, I'm gonna have to try that.
Sun's getting real low.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Look at that.
The sun's
Mama must have
getting
hit
really
the switch.
Sun's getting low.
Real low. Sun's getting really low, big guy.
At least it wasn't like catching the flicker where it starts turning on, off when it hits that certain spot.
Yeah. Oh, look at that ash.
There you go.
Damn.
Good job.
Almost as good as that ash in that picture.
Oh, that means two
Ooh.
things.
Nice ash.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a book coming out in 2 weeks that I'm really excited for. It's called Unborn. I'm not sure if anybody's heard of it.
I've
but,
heard of it.
Keep an eye out for that one. I'm
Okay.
really liking the concept.
Is it about
Everybody
Texas?
that I talk to,
Yeah,
what's
that's
up?
Is it about Texas?
Is it available in Texas? Well,
only for the first.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. Talk to you later.
Bye,
all right,
Beckerman.
Mike.
See you later, Mike. Have a good one.
Now it's out again.
Wow, he goes real fast. Fine.
I think you're
It's definitely not a Wisconsinite or an Illinois.
No, yeah.
You gotta have a good 20-minute goodbye there.
20-minute goodbye. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I kind of like this sitting. I like this sitting in the dark thing. Look, this looks cool.
Yeah. We like it when you're sitting in the dark too. Trust us.
Yeah.
Savage.
Chip's back.
No. I'm saying that. I'm saying the background, the ambient behind you looks so beautiful. That's what it is.
Thanks,
Wow.
Chip.
Yes,
I didn't know someone could backpedal that quickly.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, Carlito, it's okay. Nobody can see you cry in the dark.
There you go.
What is cry? What does that mean?
No tears in that ash.
Yeah, exactly.
No, sir.
Exactly.
I call it allergies.
That's actually pretty good. I'm going to use that next time. I'll be like 85 if I ever cry again. Though, probably.
I'm allergic to my father. I'm allergic to my ex-girlfriend. I'm allergic to.
Boba Fett there.
We're getting really deep right now.
Yeah,
what do you got there, Chip? What do you got there? Hold on. Boom.
It's pretty slick, Chip.
Oh, yes.
Samurai Boba Fett.
I was like, yeah, they took some liberties on that.
Yeah, it's one of those Bandai.
Gotcha.
Black Series stuff.
Speaking
Chip,
of
didn't you used to be into statues a little bit, or no?
No, never into statues.
Okay.
DJ Links tried to get me into Hot Toys, and I refused because I love to stay married to my wife. So
Yeah.
I've just now, because of Shamara Cinema, Manny has now got me into these freaking Black Series Star Wars figures. So I've got a little display going on now that I'm starting to build up. I'm gonna do like some dioramas, like 6 different dioramas for the.
Luckily, the Hot Toys have good resale value. I got rid of a ton of them.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, I've been into Hot Toys like 3 or 4 different times.
Yeah.
And then I've sold them all 3 or 4 different times.
Dude,
that's an expensive hobby, isn't it?
It is.
It is. But you never lose value unless you fuck one up and break
true.
it or something.
And that's what DJ was saying. He'll take he'll set it up for his pose, and then he'll sell the heads and the extra hands and the extra pieces to compensate or make money back on what he actually just bought. So
wow,
he says it's it becomes more.
Well, DJ is trying to compensate for something, huh?
Well, he is the compensator.
By selling all of the extra parts and accessories, he devalues the actual Hot Toy.
The actual item. Yeah, I know exactly, but I don't think he's worried about selling them. He's got his displays, and yeah, that's true. Hey, did Bueller ever sell all his comics? What's the deal with him? He's still going.
Yeah.
Is he still going?
He's getting some
I've
crazy prices.
I've been away for a while, so you guys talking about something yesterday that happened. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
He bought the bus or the van and stuff, but he's still working on selling his book. Yeah, he's getting insanely high prices.
Yeah,
is he?
He's like way over fair market value.
So like it's GoFundMe for Bueller to kind of do his thing, and they're just kind of getting a little bit of comment back on it.
I'm a little jealous because that was my secret life plan, is to do literally exactly what he's doing. But I have no money and no followers, and I don't own a black leather vest. So,
see, if you only had the Adidas hat, only had that damn vest.
We could all chip in and get Taylor a vest.
Yeah, that's true. We could.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I have another part to my plan that he's not copied. Well, not just simultaneously thought of that he is not done yet. So I'm not going to announce that one. I'm keeping that one in my back pocket. But I still would like to buy but I want to buy a Sprinter van, and convert it to stealth camping, so I can go.
Yeah.
Sleep at Walmart parking lots and not be creepy.
Yeah. There's a guy on YouTube that I followed, Michael Blakely, and his cinematographer actually built a van, and basically he's just kind of cruising around with his dog. I mean, he has a house, but he also built one of those vans. It was really neat watching that whole process. So
yeah, I mean, I would film the whole build out and everything, because it's fun. Why not?
Oh hell yeah! I mean, yeah, it's totally different content, but it would be cool.
And I'd probably be down in your neck of the woods doing it, Chip, because I got a buddy in Chicago that would help me do it, and that place I can park it down there. And so,
that's good. Yeah.
You got a buddy, Taylor? That's good, man.
Well, here's the problem with it. I need to A, afford the van and then the build out, and then B, figure out how the hell to make a living while traveling around.
So for everyone watching, go to taylorwinder.com, buy his merch.
There you go. If you want
buy
to
the 6-0 is fine.
Yeah,
he's got plenty of shirts and books, and yes.
I do like that
so
shirt.
he can live out his dream of being.
Yeah, I need to sell all of those. So
yeah.
Do you have all sizes?
Oh yeah, it's all print on demand. So
okay, cool.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of different dumb shirts on there.
Taylor, I need to send you some stickers, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'll stick them up on the boxes and then sell the boxes, then burn the boxes, and I don't know.
Savage.
Do I need to message you, or can you just do it for me? And
you just order them from taylorwinder.com. That's the easiest way to do it.
Oh, I'm just saying, I can cash up you the money, and you could just send it
because then I gotta it's all automated on there, and it goes right to the printer and stuff. So
okay, cool. I won't mess with the process.
It's not. I couldn't save you any money, and it just adds a step if I do it the other way. So.
I was just saying, save you money.
No, I appreciate it. It's just I have it all set up so I don't have to think about it or touch it, and it's just kind of.
We got a wild card in the chat.
Yeah, let's get this guy out of here.
Hey, Chris, is there anything, any whiskey that's good to pair with this?
Hold on a sec, man. Let me just get rid of this.
Yeah,
can't have this kind of stuff.
You need a moderator, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say you would.
It's cold. It's barely sweatshirt weather.
Sorry about that, guys.
No problem. I have to go load a car, so I'll be back.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's all right. He wasn't modding the chat.
Yeah.
He's the only wrench in the chat, and he did nothing about that.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Damn, Kyle. Fail. He needs his wrench taken away, and need to
I'm telling you.
pass it.
Anyways, I personally, I'm kind of like Chip, Carlito. When it comes to pairing cigars, I like a coffee. But when it comes to whiskey, I like Gentleman Jack myself. Gentleman Jack doesn't necessarily provide that. It doesn't give me that burn on initial contact when I have that first sip. So it doesn't necessarily cleanse my palate of a fine cigar if I'm having something that's, say, a $25 or higher cigar. Gentleman Jack is my normal go-to.
To use a frowned upon term in the whiskey community, it's smooth.
It's smooth, okay. But yeah. One quick thing, if we don't talk cigars for a sec. Carlito's smoking a CAO 660 premium cigar. So normally the 660 is the big boy. It's a box cut. It goes anywhere from normally $15 to $25 depending on your retailer, and it's got that big red band. There's also a couple different sizes. There's a green band and a blue band. But the cigar etiquette that I'm just going to throw at you guys. If you're standing around a group, if it's a group of your buddies, whatever, and you're having a cigar, the proper etiquette is if someone says, "Oh, I'm only smoking like a $5 or an $8 cigar," the guy who has a cigar that's above $25 is to take his band off and put it in his pocket. So cigars are supposed to be.
Etiquette is to give them one of your expensive cigars.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if the person's having a cigar and they say, "Oh, I'm only smoking a $5 or $8 cigar," the person who has a very expensive cigar, like what Carlito is smoking there, the proper etiquette is to take the band off and put it in his pocket, because the conversation is supposed to be what's most important about a cigar, not the price point of the cigars you guys are smoking.
So don't do what Carlito did and put the band right up on the camera.
No.
He's the only one.
I was only doing that to illustrate.
I
would have never put it up there otherwise.
You guys do all know that weed exists, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's why they make Weed Killer, Taylor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I never got into the cigars. It's like this was not my bag.
Have you? Hey, Chris, have you actually had any McAuliffe?
Let me just blow that up for a sec.
It's called McAuliffe. MACLAF.
It doesn't look familiar. No.
My camera's sucking ass today. Anyway, it's pretty good. They send a little coin.
Oh, so okay, so they send you a collector's coin or challenge coin.
Yeah, a little coin. Yeah, challenge coin. Yeah. So, yeah.
But yeah, that
Taylor,
seems to be the
team. I don't know how you haven't never smoked a cigar before.
Oh,
You're always blowing smoke everywhere in all the live streams and chats. So.
That's not smoke. That's farts. Yeah. That's all farts.
I'm hot enough. I don't need any more flaming asshole in my mouth. I've tried cigars. It's just I don't care for the taste.
Yeah.
This body's a fucking temple.
It is a temple.
Absolutely.
It is a fine 6.0 temple.
Sometimes you got to smoke out the temple, man. Get the bugs out.
Yeah, that's true.
Whiskey kills the bugs just as well. They'll drown.
Mm-hmm. James Ridley, what's going on?
Oh, is that a little JD there, Austin?
Yes, sir.
Damn, this is good. It's been a while, and I had a crap-ass weekend, too, so...
James, you're Canadian? I never knew that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
He's Canadian? What?
Wait, that's like saying Psylocke's power is a psychic knife? Who knew?
Yeah, exactly. Or Lucretius is from New Mexico? Who knew?
So our Canadian powers...
So,
let's talk about this as Taylor brought it up. Canadians' powers would be what? Saying they're sorry. Being really nice. What else?
That's more of a myth because like I get in road rage battles with everyone daily, so I don't know how true that one is, but yes.
Don't you work in the auto industry? Oh my lord.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, there's a there's a few things, but
every
that's
universe like Captain Canuck with the blue
Captain Canuck. Yeah. Who's Captain Universe?
Captain Universe. A.
Maple syrup.
Poutine, not to be confused with the other poo.
Yeah, poutine. Yeah, that's more of a Quebec thing, but it's spread across the nation here, and I know it's spreading down into the United States too now.
Yeah,
I was never a fan.
Yeah,
is that like Vegemite or what is that?
We'll throw other stuff all over it,
Yeah,
fries with gravy.
It's French fries with gravy mixed with cheese curds.
I mean, it is pretty delicious.
It is good though. Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
It's just like
if you have a heart condition, do not eat poutine.
Dude, that sounds like an American's food right there. Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
That's just called
that was probably whoever created that in Canada was probably an American living up there.
It was a Frenchman out of Quebec.
Oh, was it?
That was the one thing. I go to Canada to go to our Toronto location, and the CEO is like, "Oh, I'm going to take you out for lunch." Oh, okay, great. I'm thinking, "Oh, this is going to be good. I'm going to get good food." Takes me to this little dive bar, and he's like taking the fries, and and it's got all the gravy, and he's putting, I don't know what the hell he's putting on it, some sort of vinegar stuff. I was like, "What the hell is he doing?" It's like ruin these things, but they were damn good. I was like, "Holy crap!" So. I didn't get the good steak or anything that I expected.
James, you guys stole smoked salmon from Seattle. Just admit it.
Chris, have you ever had fried Oreos?
No. I didn't know that you could fry an Oreo.
You guys don't have state fairs. We've been to a state fair.
We do not have state fairs. I have to go to New York for that. Like I have to go to Buffalo for that kind of delicacy, like deep fried Snickers bars and stuff.
Yeah. The Midwest state fairs pride themselves on out deep frying the other state fair.
Iowa State Fair, baby, best in the nation.
The whole planet is aware of what state fairs do.
Yeah.
Deep fried Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Wow.
Dude, I had a fried Oreo like 10 years ago when I was still in shape and shit, and I about died. So. Yeah, I could feel my arteries closing up as I was eating it.
Yeah, but do you guys order when you order Bloody Marys? Do you get like a full burger and a piece of pizza and a chicken wing on them too?
Yeah, I know.
Are you talking to me?
Anybody?
Yeah.
I was just saying, in Canada, they're just called Caesars.
Not a full burger, but there are a couple of places out here that are ridiculous.
Yeah, there are places that do that.
Yeah.
I'm not a Bloody Mary guy, so I don't
I like Caesars better than Bloodies.
Okay.
That's a one thing I'll give Canada. You can throw some anchovy sauce in there, and it's pretty fucking good.
I like to wake up in the morning and brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack.
There you go.
Nice. I'd like to have a smoke and a pancake.
A pipe and a cripe.
I can't believe my chat got bombed. That's pretty
sucks,
crappy.
man.
Pretty
Yeah,
crappy.
okay. Don't worry about it. I didn't take offense to it.
The guy saw like 45 bald white dudes. He's like, my people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't bald. What are you talking about?
You're a hat. You can't.
Austin ain't bald.
Nope.
No.
Austin got hair for everybody.
I almost
Got
shaved
hair
my
for
head bald the
everyone,
other day though.
Taylor's
Just
got hair
aside,
for
so.
everybody.
Yeah, I got my douchey hair going. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this.
I
I'm
got
trying
the
to look
same-
like I'm in the movie Singles from the 90s.
I got the same hair.
It suits you,
There we
Taylor.
go.
It suits you.
Yeah.
Singles.
Yeah, it's the 1990s Ethan Hawke haircut.
Yeah.
What are you drinking,
Yeah.
Taylor?
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Not
filling a
anymore.
bottle of Ezra Brooks. It's been.
Oh, I've never had that. Is it pretty good stuff?
It'll put hair on your tits. I mean, it's 53.5%. You know, it's barrel strength. It's a little gnarly, but it's not bad. So
I'm pretty fond of the barrel strength and the higher proofs for some
Yeah.
reason.
I like the taste a little bit of the burn in the whiskey. Like, you know, I
Yeah.
like a bit of it, but
Austin, is there any JD you haven't tried?
You know, that I haven't tried.
Yeah. Or that you want to try or revisit? Sorry to hijack your stream here, Chris.
Oh,
In
it's all good, man.
honesty, I like the regular Jack and I like the Gentleman Jack. I've had some of their like exclusive things, but the stuff like the honey, I don't like flavored whiskeys at all.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care who makes it.
cheers.
Yeah.
I don't
The
care if
truth.
it's cinnamon, honey, anything. Leave it alone. Even
don't like
some
the peanut butter?
barrel aged
That's the new-
stuff I've been. No, peanut
dude,
butter.
so the peanut butter whiskey, like Old Wolf was trying to get me on that because it's like on sale in his area for like $20. It's almost $40 here. Screw that
Holy
shit.
crap.
I ain't gonna pay. I got a list of stuff I could pay $40 for that'd be twice as good as that. So screw it.
Peanut butter and whiskey is one of those shots you just do at a bar if everybody needs to do a shot. It's not like
Yeah.
See, I
Oh,
don't
it's
do
like a
shots.
Vegas bomb or something.
yeah.
I don't do shots, and I do my best not to surround myself with people who do shots.
Yeah, it sounds a little pretentious.
Yeah, that's a little too frat boyish for me anymore.
I remember when
You
that
guys
whole
have clearly never been out to a bar in Wisconsin.
Man, I'm telling you.
No, but I-
Actually, I have,
I have.
but it was
because I
like
want
10
to.
years ago.
Yeah, they're not optional, and it's not a frat. Like it's just.
Yeah.
I can remember when those flavored whiskey, or pardon me, those flavored vodkas started getting popular 10 years ago, and Smirnoff was starting to hop on that train and doing all that. And I remember just rolling my eyes at it and thinking, I hope they don't screw up whiskey with this kind of crap or tequila.
And they
And yet
did.
here we
They're
are
bound to
today.
do it, man. They're bound
Here we
to
are
do it.
today.
Well, they got to figure out some way to get these kids to start drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
They had the seltzers, but those caused COVID. So
Mhm.
The white claw COVID.
yeah.
White Claw Coves.
Under the 5G towers. You got to be careful. Can't be drinking that
So
stuff under
Taylor,
the 5G
when
towers.
I was in Madison, they stopped selling alcohol after like 9 or something, right?
Yeah, so you got to go to the bars.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yep.
It's the most alcoholic state in the nation, other than I think Mississippi. So we need to be cut off kind of early. It's
So everybody rushes to. I've never understood that.
Well, it sounds like they created a solution for a problem that doesn't exist, but then there's an excellent loophole around that solution, right?
also
Right?
the
Just
Tavern
like-
League is very strong here. Like they're a very strong lobby, and they're like ridiculously strong, like
That's
voting
true.
power and stuff. So Like the first DUI in Wisconsin is not it's not a criminal offense. So,
What?
Holy crap!
Yeah.
In Arizona, you go to jail for running a red light.
Oh my God. In Ontario, they put you on the 6 o'clock news.
It's kind of a rite of passage here. Never had one, but like it's the amount of people in Wisconsin with DUIs is just stupid silly. So,
Dude, you hear like my parents and generation before them talking. They used to drive around drunk all the time like it was nothing, man.
Oh yeah.
I remember my grandfather having a beer.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
Oh yeah, like the road sodas. Everyone had them here. Like
exactly, road sodas.
The road pops.
Exactly.
Yeah, the road
pops.
Yeah.
Nobody cared about seat belts back then.
They'd even put them in cars.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah,
I was breakdancing in the back of the pickup truck, 60 miles down the freeway.
There were ashtrays in the back seats. Like
Right. I was stretched out in the back of the Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
My mom had a Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
But seriously, if you go out to a bar here, like and you stay for a little bit, you're doing shots with strangers. It's just kind of a thing. Like it's just a culture thing here. I'm not saying it's high culture. It's a bar culture here.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, I love it.
I always liked Chicago because there were a lot of bars that just never closed.
Chicago bars, yeah. They had 2 closing times when I lived there: 2 a.m. for the first round, and then 5 a.m. for the second one. But then the next round would open at 6, so you had an hour to go get some shitty breakfast, and then, you just go to bed.
See, around here it's like 1:30, but it's bar time, so it's like 20 minutes ahead.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's not even 1:30.
But
I haven't been to a bar in a while, so
yeah.
I think
not really a bar guy anymore.
2:30 at 2 a.m. is last call, and 2:30 is when everything shuts down.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. in Ontario, I believe. I haven't been to a bar in God knows how long, but
yeah,
it's 2 o'clock is last call, and 2:30 basically everything starts to get shut down, and but you can start drinking at 19 in Ontario and 18 in Quebec.
Quebec.
In Ohio, it depends on what liquor license the bar has. There's a low license and a high license, and you get an extra hour for that high license. So last call is, I think, 1:30.
Are you in Southwest Ohio? Southeast?
Southeast.
Southeast. Whereabouts? If you don't mind sharing.
80 miles east of Columbus. Closest town is Cambridge.
Okay.
It's right where Interstate 70 and 77 intersect.
I spent a couple of years in Youngstown.
Yeah, about an hour and 20 minutes probably.
That's
North,
not bragging
east.
by any means.
No. Youngstown Mafia is definitely real.
Yeah, my uncle was actually a security guard for the DeBartlows.
Well, nobody messes with the Des Moines Mafia, so that's all I gotta say.
Shove corn up your ass.
World famous.
I have no response to that, and I really did.
There is a comic book I would read.
Just look up Louis Frado.
Up next on HBO.
Louis Frado.
See, Wisconsin, we don't have mafia. We have a shitload of serial killers. So
yeah,
dude, Canada's
serial
got
killers. We got the gangbangers.
Yeah,
Canada's got some serious mobsters going on up there right now.
Oh,
that guy that got hit in the parking lot last year. Oh shoot! I was talking to Drac about that. It's crazy, man.
But yeah, there's a city just north of Toronto, Woodbridge, and there's a lot of Italians that are there. So there's a lot of that stuff going on, but a lot of them have migrated from Montreal. Montreal is actually a big mafia hotspot, and like not on top of all of that is the Hells are in there too. So that just adds to the mix. Yeah. But yeah, that's long winters, man. People got to get up to something.
You know what? What are you going to do? You got to keep yourself entertained somehow.
Yep. What are you going to do?
Well, yeah, you want to mix up a batch of meth. Why not?
Yep.
Okay. Did you guys have Amazon Prime back when they first started doing television?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one of the guys, he was in the guy from Sopranos, but was also in Bruce Springsteen's band.
Yeah.
Mhm.
TV Van Zandt or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he moved to like some northern, like Canadian town, or maybe not Canada, but I thought it was.
Yeah.
Steve Van Zandt.
Yeah,
Steve Van Zandt, that's his name.
Yeah, and like he tried running a mafia, and like
No, that was in. He moved to like the Netherlands or some shit, wasn't it?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
I love that show. What? God, what was that called?
Yeah, what was that called? That was
Netherlands,
a great show.
Canada, they're all the same. It's not the U.S. They're
Lilyhammer. Lilyhammer.
Yeah, Lilyhammer. Okay.
Lilyhammer.
All the same.
I don't think I've seen it. It's all the same.
Yeah, the cool thing is everybody loved them too.
Kind of like on Sopranos. Everybody loved them.
Dude, I can't wait till Many Saints in Newark. That's gonna be sweet.
I was just gonna say, I'm looking forward to that.
Gandolfini's kid.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, in real life, not. I mean, I know in the show it's young. That doesn't. Yeah.
Dude, he's got his mannerisms and everything down like Pat. It's awesome. I can't wait.
And it's got Ray Liotta as the old aged gangster. So
Yeah.
That's cool.
Also, Goodfellas, one of the best movies of all time. Fight me.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Agreed.
That Casino, I could watch.
Casino, yes.
It's one of those, no matter where Casino comes in at, if I'm flipping through the channel, I see it, I gotta stop and just watch it.
Yep.
No matter where it's at.
And believe it or not, Shawshank Redemption is another
Shawshank
one
Redemption
of
is
those.
my same way. Yeah.
No matter where I get in,
it
I
is.
gotta finish
Yep.
Isn't that like a rule that has to be on like every weekend on TV? Shawshank
Like on TNT.
I think, yeah, on TNT or whatever.
Yeah.
I was one of those early adapters of cutting cable, so I haven't. Which is another reason why I stopped watching sports, because the only way I could do it is if I paid for extra sports packages, which I refuse to do.
That's not the only way. There's some shady sites I could hook you up with.
Also, James Willie Nelson is an original gangster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so, Carlito, I absolutely refuse to participate in any of that stuff. So send me those links so that I can avoid them.
I haven't done that in a while.
You're a good guy, Austin. You're a good guy.
I haven't done that in a while, but when I moved to Chicago, I cut cable. That was like 2008. So it's been like 13 years now. But like, so I couldn't watch the Hawkeyes because I worked a lot of weekends. So
where in Chicago?
North Side, Pulaski and Irving Park. So right there by the blue line.
Yeah.
Where I work.
But yeah, so like I had to use this app to like watch it, a live stream and stuff on my laptop in my car on my lunch break.
Yeah.
But it was all right. It worked.
Yeah, I work. Carlito, I work over by Irving and Harlem. So the hip. So right over there. Which is
dude, I used to run
right
around
by
the
Rocky
city at
Hotels.
night, man. So much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Chicago's a lot of fun.
It is.
Like I'm talking like actual like physically running.
Oh. From somebody.
But also the other stuff too, Taylor, for sure.
Yeah.
But
I was Halstead and Addison when I lived there for a bunch of years.
Okay.
Back Wrigleyville, Boys Town.
Wrigleyville area.
nice,
right,
yeah.
right at the
I
border.
was just 3 miles northwest of Wrigleyville, so
Yeah.
But I mean, when I lived there, it was back in like 2000 when I lived there, so it's changed a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I got a good mob movie you guys need to watch, and I guarantee at least 90% of you have never seen it.
What is it?
It's called Dinner Rush with Danny Aiello.
Never heard of it.
No, I've never heard of
It's
it.
kind of a B.
Either.
It's kind of a B movie, but it's so good. It's so good.
Dinner Rush.
Super good.
Not Mob, but worth watching on Hulu if you have it. Well, so far, I've only seen 3 episodes. Reservation Dogs.
Yeah, I boycott Hulu, so screw
That
that
one,
stuff.
yeah, I added that one to my list, but I haven't started it yet.
Reservation
it's sad
Dogs.
and funny and like filmed on location in Oklahoma. So like,
I've heard good things about that.
Yeah.
What's the principle of it?
young Native Americans on a reservation in Oklahoma trying to get out of there and move to California. So they rob, they steal and stuff. And it's a bit of a comedy. Taika Waititi's a producer on it.
Oh, nice.
So, my wife's seen that. My wife has been watching that. Yep.
Is it as silly as Trailer Park Boys?
No, it's not. I mean, it's more.
Nothing is as silly as that.
There's comedy to it, but it's kind of just more of like a
okay, so it's not over the top then. All right.
Yeah, we've got a pretty heavy Native American presence here in Arizona. So a lot of people that I've talked to love the show. So it's been on my list, and I'm excited to start it. I just haven't yet.
Yeah.
Any of you guys watch Yellowstone?
Yes.
That was another one that was heavily recommended to me, but
it's like Sons of Anarchy on horseback.
Dude, here's the thing. So it's written by the guy that did Wind River and Hell or High Water, and I love those movies. So I need to check out Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Taylor Sheridan, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Not to change topics too much, Taylor, is it hard to get a long sleeve put on your website or no?
If it doesn't exist, just let me know and I can make a separate SKU for it. No, it's no big deal.
Cool.
So,
all right.
You want a long sleeve tee?
Dude, you're in Texas. What do you want a long sleeve for?
He's in California.
Yeah, he's in Cali.
He's in California. I mean, I'm sorry, California. Why?
They know how to party.
They might not.
Are you in Northern Cali?
But I can figure out something.
Okay.
So. Kids in their freaking hoodies.
What do you need a long sleeve shirt for?
Buy a hoodie, yeah.
I like the long sleeve because for how I work, I'm always wearing a yard, and it's just
ditch digging.
Yeah.
Ditch digging
makes sense.
In all of the time we've hung out with Kyle, does he seem conventional at all to you?
Not at all. You're right, Dick. Why
Kyle,
was I even thinking?
I'll message you on Instagram with color choices, and I'll let you know. So.
Thank you,
Taylor. You got hoodies on there?
Yeah, I have some things. Yeah, I can add. If you see something you like on my site and you want to know,
I probably won't, but just in case.
Yeah, there's a bunch of funny shit on here, man. You'll like it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a good set. He's got some great shit.
I can put a lot of shit on hoodies.
Don't be a dick.
Once I have the designs made up, it's just a matter of like adding another SKU.
There's do-gooder and don't be a dick and
don't be a dick.
What's it?
I definitely like the don't be a dick one.
Maybe today, Satan.
What is your alpaca selection looking like?
My alpaca. Well,
funny enough, the owner of my company actually breeds alpacas and actually sells them, and they got a farm that they do that in Barrington, Illinois. It's crazy.
I do have an illustration of a heart shitting llama, of a llama shitting hearts, which is about as close as I have. So,
I accept
highlight Paul's comment for Carlito.
What's that?
This guy was talking about who said Yellowstone. Was it you, Carlito?
Oh, Paul Rogers.
Yeah.
Saying Yellowstone is one of the best TV series I've watched.
That's what I keep hearing, man. I need to check that out.
But like I said, it's like Sons of Anarchy on horseback. If you like Sons of Anarchy, you'll like Yellowstone.
I never watched Sons of Anarchy either.
That was pretty good. I loved it till like the last season or so.
Yeah, they dragged it out.
You've
probably
never
2
watched
seasons.
Sons of Anarchy? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Nope.
Wow, that was like
wait, isn't like Sons of Anarchy in the country? Isn't that just Justified?
It is kind of Justified, which my also wife watched. Also watched. Yeah.
Dude, Justified's awesome.
Anything with Timothy, we're watching.
Justified's one of the best shows ever made.
As my wife is yelling up there, woo woo for Timothy.
Oh yeah.
The main actor in Justified, was he the same actor that was in?
Even Nick agrees he's a good-looking guy, hon.
Sorry, Kyle. What?
Jupiter Legacy. Was it the same actor that was
2 different guys.
Okay.
The guy that was in Jupiter's Legacy was originally in Vegas and the Transformers franchise.
Okay, they looked the same to me. Like
the guy who played the guy who had the Boba Fett.
I know who you're talking about. Because so Jimmy Kimmel had Timothy Oliphant on a show for like his birthday, and apparently Jimmy Kimmel sent Timothy's mom a photo of what's the guy's name from Vegas? I can't remember, but his mom thought it was her son.
He was the guy who was married to Fergie for a little bit there.
But Timothy Oliphant was in The Mandalorian for an episode.
Yeah.
One of them's a good
Santa
actor.
Clarita Diet or Santa Clara Diet, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Justified is his best role. So
yeah,
it's like I like when he kind of points a gun, takes the bullet out, drops it, and says, "Next time it'll come at you faster." And just I was like, "All right, that's the best line ever," or something like that.
Yeah.
Deadwood by far is his best role.
Yeah, Deadwood is good. Deadwood was.
I mean, you're wrong, but that is a great show.
Deadwood was awesome.
Who's the bad guy?
Deadwood's one of the best shows of all time.
It is. It is a great show.
Timothy Olyphantastic.
Olyphantastic. Yes. All right, Mr.
I like
Taylor.
the remake. I like the remake they did at the horror
villains.
movie, The Crazies. Too. He was good in that.
I need villains. I need a penguin.
Let me know what villains you want. I can make it happen.
Hold on.
I want
Chip,
penguin.
hold that up. Let's take a look.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. This is Taylor's work.
When Taylor did that.
That's Taylor's work?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
Taylor.
Was on live on Cardboard Crazies for the cancer.
Yeah. So I need Penguin and Riddler.
All right, nice.
Damn, Taylor, I need you to do me a Deathstroke, man.
Now let me know how much. Send me a message on it. Let me know.
Yeah,
I got you.
We'll DM on it so we can talk.
Same size, same same same.
Yeah,
same bad channel.
Style.
I'd like to see a Scarecrow in that style, Taylor.
Oh, that would be cool too. Yeah.
Scarecrow or the new Fear State bullshit.
No. The old.
Yeah.
Now that
I do like that. I do like that.
It is cool.
I don't know why
I like
he's
that.
throwing shade
But I
on
like
that.
the gritty old Scarecrow.
Scarecrowy face. Yeah.
Nice.
That is not a practical costume. All you gotta do is snip those couple like green cables and he's done.
Yeah. That's true.
Oh, you mean like Bane's costume back in the day when he had all those neon
hoses
hanging out? It's like just batarang through that. Boom, done.
Couple X-Acto knives and he's finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make Scott big again. I want to see this Alice in Wonderland.
Hey guys, I'm gonna bounce off. Good hanging with you, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Nick, thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
We'll catch most of you on Friday.
Yeah.
Nick.
Oh, for
Hey,
sure,
Nick.
man.
Sorry, I can't go.
There we go. God damn it. That's cool.
Nick's Kicks and Comics, everybody. Sub them up.
Yep. Sub him up.
Yeah.
Good dude.
He's almost at 3.
Or Chris the Comic Vet. They're the same person.
They are really. Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm at 100 subscribers. I don't get that at all.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I've been
Very
stuck
cool.
at 740 for like 2 months. So I don't do anything to like hunt them down. I stopped really doing mystery boxes, which is people don't watch reviews anywhere near as much as they watch people opening shit. It's just
Yeah, I found that as well.
Yeah,
I
that's-
was doing some reviews and I'm like, yeah, people don't really watch them.
That's
Taylor, you should be at like 3,000 subs, man.
I'm stubborn
you're-
though, man. Like I mean, if I
No,
were to just do mystery
no.
boxes, I could probably do 1,000. I just like
Yeah.
it doesn't interest me, and I'm like I would rather switch to something that interests me now and then just do it.
Yeah. There
Keep
you
that-
go.
keep
Stick
that
to your
mentality.
guns, man.
Yeah, just do what you like, man.
That's all it is. I mean, yeah. There's a long like you get so burned out doing some of this stuff too. Like Jason slotted up. I understand when he needed a
Took a
break
break.
because it's like it's a grind.
Yeah.
Like,
You're my
it's just-
you're my
An
third
expensive
favorite
grind too
review
if you're
show,
not
by the way.
careful.
Yeah.
Who
Expensive.
are the first two? I'm gonna
That's
kill
for
them.
sure.
Kapow Comics and Infinity Flux. I love those dudes.
I need to watch it. I don't know either of those two.
No, I've never
They're
heard
Kapow?
they have like 200, like maybe 100 subscribers on one,
Nice.
and then he's just some British guy that reads a lot of books, and he's like really, like he doesn't care. He produces
awesome.
so much content, and he doesn't give a flying fuck. And he's just like, this is what I think. I run a comic book store, and I like reading comics. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm subbed up to Kapow.
I'll hunt them
So,
down.
I can't remember.
I like
if
Comic
I need
Burrito
to
quite a
as
bit
well.
too. Those guys are great.
yeah.
Burrito,
Yeah,
those guys
yeah.
are awesome.
And Taylor, I watched like 15 review shows. So you being number 3 is like it's actual praise.
Thank you.
So,
I appreciate
yeah.
it. I'm also a big fan of Robbie, pop culture philosophers.
Pop
I
culture
think
philosophy,
I
yeah.
think he's getting a little. I think he's falling away from the review side, and he just wants to sit around and talk about like horror movies and
Yeah,
just
you know
in
what?
general.
Here's the
'Cause-
like you get burned out on everything. So
He's
you
a
know.
hardcore
You do,
fan of
you
everything.
do.
Like he's
Yeah.
an awesome dude.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, he's also now like collaborating with Jen, and they do their top 10 of the week and stuff. So like,
yeah, whatever.
Well, listen, Taylor, I don't really give a shit what kind of content you produce. What I love is when you jump into a chat and throw your quips and your one-liners in
Yes.
there.
Give me that
That's what
sarcasm.
I'm after.
oh, I can't help it.
I hate that
Yeah.
because then
I
I
like
know
hanging
I
out
gotta
with you guys.
leave because it's like, well,
Gotta compete with that crap.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
out.
compete with that, so I'm out of here. I'll just lurk in the background.
Sit in the bush.
I'm not really exaggerating when I say this community probably saved my life 2 years ago. Like, just meeting everybody like during COVID and like all it's been a lifesaver.
No doubt.
And I can't wait to meet all you dickheads in person and make you do shots that you don't want to do.
Hey, don't be a dickhead.
Hit you in the nuts first.
But I was going to say, I just love when, things get serious in a stream and then you just come in and kick them right off their soapbox.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Kyle. Jeez.
Jesus Christ, Kyle.
I can't help it. Also,
The
people.
second half.
That's awesome.
And you're actually you actually ate the first half?
It's bigger than your face.
Wait, you're going to eat. Where does it go?
Into my body?
What? Look into your face, man. It's your whole face.
Your stomach must be like twice the size of your abdomen.
I'm gonna poop 5 times tonight.
Oh my
Good Lord.
Dude.
I'm going for it.
Well,
wow. Yeah.
Man, that's like my brother.
There ain't no way I'd be able to do that.
I can't even do that, and
he's not going to have to eat till Saturday.
Yeah.
By the way, Austin, I want to commission something from you at some point too. When I can afford you, you expensive son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yes, please don't give me Austin's prices.
Taylor, all you gotta do is save up 6 months' salary. You'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly.
And you'll have enough for the down payment.
Yeah, there we go. Exactly. Yeah. So you do know how much you make.
Let me know.
Money well spent. Money well spent.
Oh yeah, money well spent.
Yeah, man, what's up? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Every time
I'm
I go
gonna
on work, when I'm at work, I'll have lights on and everything like that in my office, and people will be looking back and they're like, "Is that Marilyn Monroe?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." And they're like,
Gorgeous.
"Are you a fan?" I'm like, "Well, no, not really, but
What?
It's like,
You're not a fan of Marilyn?
I'm a fan of this artwork and this artist that designed it, and then I have to kind of tilt the camera up to show them that something is killing the turtles, and they're like, "Holy crap, that's awesome."
Right on.
They know nothing about it. They just like the turtles, So it's funny.
Yeah, I got mad respect, Austin. I don't know how the hell you draw on comic covers. I can't do it. That paper is so shitty. I just beat the crap out of it.
Dude,
it's rough. I actually, it's not too bad unless I make a mistake and I have to try to correct it or erase. But yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
No,
I've got mad respect for your skills. I can't do it.
I appreciate.
I don't want to disparage any comics, but good Lord, the Black Flag, they're printing on the cheapest paper that you can get. Because mine were just, I don't know.
Black Flag?
Oh, no, you should disparage. Marvel prints on the crappiest paper you can.
I was going to say.
Yeah, man.
Marvel's
well, I mean, I knew that for a while, but it seems like it's
so thin.
Went even down, worse than it was. So.
Yeah.
You know what? The cheaper the paper is, the easier it is to press.
That is true. Yeah.
Although Scott's the press professional.
Yeah.
Scott is just
they all
has an
press
app for that. He's got an app for that.
He's got an app.
I have to get my phone out so I can turn the press on. Hold on.
I know.
I mean,
it's only like a foot. It's only like within arm reach of him. A power button.
You're my second favorite pressing channel, Scott.
He could go like this, but he decides to go like this.
Literally, it's right there. It's literally right freaking there, and he turns an app on to turn it on and off.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Oh, we love Scott.
Oh, wait
He's
a second.
awesome.
I know what camera you have. I'm trying to buy that same one.
The camera, it's a VZ-R.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm getting. I'm gonna get it for like $125 or $150 or something.
I've got the model that's got HDMI out, which costs extra, but you don't need it unless you're actually going through like a mixer.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
So you can get the model without HDMI and it's still 1080p. You're good.
I did some research. That's a really nice camera.
Yep.
Taylor, you should feel privileged that I watch your reviews.
I feel privileged anybody watches them.
Only because I'm so far behind on reading that I try to avoid them. And there's only 2 or 3 channels that I will kind of watch. But
yeah, I try not to spoil shit, and I just try to be, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I understand when I start watching one, it's probably gonna be spoiled for me.
Yeah.
Marvel, I don't really care too much, but DC, I definitely avoid.
So I got to tell you, the advantages to not going to the comic shop for a while is now I can watch Taylor's reviews of the week and say, yeah, this one sucked and this one didn't.
There you go.
And then I know, okay, don't even bother picking these up because Taylor, because him and I kind of seem to have a similar taste on things. So
yeah,
it's kind of
interesting. Chris, you don't need to buy Chip. You don't need to buy anything this week.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to anyways this week.
I don't expect everybody did. I don't expect anyone.
Death
to
of
have
Doctor Strange was okay.
It's been 3 weeks.
Death of Doctor Strange.
Yes.
What the hell?
The Death of Doctor Strange was pretty good.
I don't expect
Spoiler
anything
alert.
to line up 100%.
That's the title.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
I know.
I think you got me into We Live. We Live. I'm like, all right.
We Live is
and
great. Yeah.
Stillwater.
Here,
I think there was another
if I
one.
can get you into a book, By the Horns. That's the book that I'm telling to everybody. By the Horns.
By the Horns?
Yep.
All right.
I think Mark is sending me a Last House on the Lake.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice House on
I
the
love
Lake.
that
Yeah.
one.
You gotta
Nice
get
House
on
on the Lake.
I got to start reading that. Everybody's been telling me
Yeah.
about that.
That's
Well,
a
that
good
was
one.
going on break in a couple of issues, anyways. So
Look
Yeah,
up By
so
the
good time to
Horns
pick
and
up, though.
only buy issue 1 through 8. They're on 5 right now.
Okay.
I have the inside track on
By the Horns 1 through 8. Got it.
Yep.
Kyle, have you read this one?
Yeah, I have it right here. It was fucking hilarious. Pardon my language.
Yeah, this is so stupid. I mean, it's funny as
book
hell,
is
but it.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the publisher? That's not like Black Caravan, is it?
It's Scout.
Yeah.
Scout. Okay.
Well, Black Caravan is subsidy.
The
It's
horror
Scout.
horror
So.
imprint. Yeah.
Okay.
This is just normal Scout. This was my pick of the week last week.
Yeah, this is
easily.
Yeah, I mean,
Chris, is this a PG channel or?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's too late
Yeah,
now.
I let an F-bomb
Sorry.
slip earlier. I kind of
Yeah.
felt bad about it.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry for the language.
It's okay, eh?
Hey.
Playing into
Oh,
tropes.
yeah,
I'm going to
buddy.
start dropping F-bombs. You can come over to my channel.
There we
Yes. Chip,
All
you're my
top-
Give a
favorite.
damn.
like Lollipop should be a Danny McBride movie.
So this is only
Hold that up. Hold that.
Really?
Hold that up again.
Oh, he
It
does
even looks
kinda
like
have that
Danny McBride.
look.
Like,
yeah,
come
I was
on.
gonna say he has that look.
That's got like
I could see
this is
Danny
the
with
end
the
vibe
hood.
all over it.
They have a cover B too that it has like him inside a mall, and there's like he's like fighting things off with a bat.
Here's a
I mean,
fun.
Guys, it's a harvest moon tonight. That's good.
It is.
Oh, cool.
Aw, Neil Young.
Yeah, Mullet Cop. Look it up. It's a $7.99 book though, but it's heavy.
Yeah.
Where's Neil Young from again?
Girthy book.
He's like the only good singer out of Canada that's not named Bare Naked and/or Ladies.
Come on now. Come on.
Or
Now.
Celine.
Now you're getting personal. Now you're getting personal.
Damn.
What's the other one? Like the Dead South or there's a couple I can't remember. Beaver, Justin Bieber.
Justin
Ah,
Bieber.
screw that guy.
Yeah.
You guys can have him back. We don't want him anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't-
Hold on.
in all fairness, though, didn't Canada already apologize for Justin Bieber?
Not enough.
They did.
No.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Is it
Austin,
Nickelback
you're not
maybe?
working.
We
You're not
created
working
him.
tonight.
You guys lifted him up. That's on you.
Yeah,
True,
that is
true.
true.
Yeah. Again, I have no response to that.
Nope. Can't argue with that one. Had we known, man, had we known. Between them and the Kardashians. It's a
They're
rough life
Canadian
in
too?
California.
No, they're not. Thank God.
They might as well be.
No.
All I gotta say is Michael Bublé, baby. Thank you, Canada.
Oh, bubbly, yeah.
Yeah, I do like Michael Bublé. I
And-
gotta
and
He's
say.
got
Wonder
you know what's cool
He's a
about
good
him? He's
guy.
got a great sense of humor too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was flipping through, pardon me, because I'm young. Trust me, I'm young, guys. I was flipping through
yeah.
TikTok the other day, and I seen Michael Bublé did a video about Ryan Reynolds singing, and he was making ranting about that whole thing. I thought it was funny as hell. So I like Michael
What's
Bublé.
TikTok?
He's good.
what is this TikTok?
TikTok. Oh
You're
god.
flipping through a clock.
It's just a bunch of girls dancing. Trust me, you won't like
Oh
it.
man.
I'll just watch Peter Pan.
Don't tell
There you
Panda
go.
that. He'll be on that all
Yeah.
the time.
I think Panda's already on it.
All right, you guys. Yeah, okay.
You're
Leonard
probably-
Cohen, I'll give you. Hang on, I had to Google Canadian
Oh,
musician.
Leonard Cohen.
Or is
Leonard
that
Cohen.
Leonard
Wow.
Cohen.
you guys
There
didn't
you
know
go.
Leonard Cohen was Canadian?
No,
I didn't
From
know
Montreal.
that.
Canadian.
Yeah.
And you're the ever after.
Apparently, so is Deadmau5, which I don't care.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I
really?
didn't know
Oh,
Dead Mouse
Dead
was.
Mouse
I didn't know Dead Mouse
Now
was.
5.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Dead Mouse.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm like Dead Mouse 5.
But
But you
Leonard
also-
Cohen.
I just know Marshmallow.
Marshall.
Like, come on, we've given the world the greatest drummer, like Neil Peart from Rush, like
Is,
Huh?
one of the
Oh,
greatest
I will agree.
songwriters of all time, Neil Young and Joni Mitchell, Celine
heard of
Dion, one of the best vocalists in the world.
never heard
Yeah,
of him.
but then I get it. We gave you Nickelback, we gave you Bieber, you know, like
Oh,
you know, like we give you
Nickelback
guys.
is Canadian. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, we
Yeah.
we don't claim to be perfect. We just claim to be a good neighbor up here.
Every time you give us something good, you give us something twice as
Yeah,
bad.
what the hell? Dude.
But that's the thing. We give you it, but you guys choose to lift it up.
Also, John Bonham is better than Neil Peart.
Yeah.
I think
that's
if we were to
tough
go
one,
around
yeah.
this, I don't know about
Wow.
that.
Listen, I want
Rush for
everybody
that.
on this panel to remain my friend, so I refuse to get into this conversation.
What about that weird Uncle Cool? He's got like 25 drums. That's all I got.
So we need to get Tyler in here and see what Tyler thinks.
There goes the
I was like,
Rush
who the
fan
hell's
leaving.
yeah.
I'm not listening to
I'm out of
this.
here.
Oh, Anne Murray's Canadian. There you go.
Oh, there
that
you
was
go.
Who is
nice.
Anne Murray? I keep hearing about this Anne Murray. I don't know who that is.
She's got the most melancholy music of the 70s, early 80s.
Mhm.
She did an
You know
episode of
her
the Muppets too.
You would
Yeah,
know her
she
music
did.
if you
It's
heard
true.
it.
She did the most-
And Sesame Street, but
Okay.
yeah.
the unusual thing that's in Scott's mind. He remembers that.
I remember.
Of all
Like
things,
Good
every
pull,
Muppet
Scott. Good
episode.
pull.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
gentlemen,
that
I gotta go
episode
feed
and the
this
episode with
family.
Roger Moore on it
Yeah.
were probably the two most memorable for me.
All right, Austin.
Yep, you
Thanks
guys
for
have a
coming on,
good
Austin.
night.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Give the old
Appreciate your
comic
time, my
vet
man.
salute.
Thanks, guys.
See you,
See you
Austin.
later, buddy.
Dang it, I need to go to C2E2.
I know.
You're
I'm
not
still
going?
trying to figure it out.
Right now, it's about 2080. Probably not.
Mm.
Mine's a logistical issue.
Usually say
What
you
if-
don't have a license or ID or anything.
I can't.
Chip,
I
are the
can't,
COVID
like,
numbers
leave.
calming down for Illinois?
No.
I don't think so. Chicago's kind of a hot spot, isn't it?
Now they actually we start masks. We're back to masks everywhere.
Okay.
Are they?
The
Okay.
Midwest
Yeah.
is so full of morons. We are.
Yeah.
never
Yes,
getting out
this
of
is true, Taylor.
Yeah.
We're
LA,
never getting out of
LA
COVID.
It goes from-
got masks.
all the way up the whole Midwest.
Yeah,
You know.
Okay.
it's a hot
As much
spot of
as I-
stupidity.
As much as
They're
I
all
don't
my
like
people.
LA,
It's the nether regions of North America.
It's,
Yeah.
But not in a
No,
good way.
but no, I often take a look at C2E2. I'm like, well, if the border opens up, it could be a possibility. We'll see. But then
You
I
gotta hope
wonder,
so.
like, is it going to be a masked event? Are they like what? Are
It
they
is
going to be?
So they're
It
requiring
is
masks
fully
and
vaccinated to
ID
get
card,
in.
right?
Max, and you have to have your ID card for vaccination. You have to have
Oh,
that,
heck yeah.
the vaccination card, and then all
Okay.
of the artists are going to be behind plexi.
Okay.
Okay.
They
Well,
can't
I don't
shoot
really.
They
I
don't-
mean,
Sorry, go
not to
ahead.
sound
that
harsh,
person.
but I don't care about the artists. I'm going
Yeah.
if I
I
go
agree.
to see all of you guys and to hang out
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would
yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
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 It's just nice that like you could also
And
do other
and
things.
Jenny Frizen too.
oh yeah, Jennifer.
Hey, Chris,
Jenny.
did they accept your vaccine yet or no?
Here's the kicker about so I'm vaccinated with AstraZeneca, fully vaccinated.
Mhm.
The kicker is yes, it's basically the British, the UK one that's throughout the rest of the Commonwealth and around the world.
Yeah.
But the AstraZeneca that I was administered was a gift from your president.
Oh, cool.
For whatever reason, but when Biden first came into power, they were sitting on a stockhold of AstraZeneca, waiting for AstraZeneca to request the FDA or is it
The
what-
emergency
right to go
approval.
through the process of getting, the quick okay or whatever. And they just, for whatever reason, decided not to. And so Biden shipped it to Canada. And at that time, people in their 50s and up were allowed to get vaccinated with Pfizer or Moderna or the J&J, if you could find the J&J. It was when the AstraZeneca showed up to Ontario, it basically opened up the window to all the Gen Xers. So me being in my 40s, I was like, right away, I got to get this done. And now, months later, hearing stories out of the United States, and you guys all know how I feel about traveling into the United States. It looks like certain places are going to be tough if it's not going to, be one of the big three that's in the United States. But some of the places that were stringent about it seem to be calming down and relaxing on it, realizing that, there's a lot of the events that take place in the United States have tourists from abroad, especially the United Kingdom and certain parts of Europe too. Never mind, Canada. Canada doesn't have the population. So that's my big fear. Like, the border needs to be opened up to vehicle tourism, because right now we can still fly in, but it's still a pain in the ass ordeal. So Americans are welcome into the United States through a vehicle. It's just Biden won't allow Canadians in because he doesn't want to open up the border to Mexico as well that way, or so I'm told. But my big fear is, okay, the border opens up. I decide, I'm going to check out C2E2 or whatever. And then the people at C2E2 are going to say only J&J, Pfizer, or Moderna. Then I'm in real trouble. Yeah. However, I could hang out outside with you guys, have a stick or two, and shoot the shit and give you guys money.
You can come to Iowa.
No, dude.
You can come to Iowa. Our governor's accepting everybody, so it doesn't matter if you have Ebola. I mean, it's
Ebola or
we're just gonna print you off a freaking Johnson & Johnson version of it and send it to you. And be like, here you go.
Yeah, these vaccination cards aren't that complex.
Yeah, no, they're just like pieces.
Some chick in Texas just got arrested for trying to do that. Actually,
yeah.
It's Nick or it's Chris. I'd do it for Chris. I'd get arrested for Chris.
Oh, you're a good guy.
I would too.
You guys
you're a good guy, Carlito.
I got connections, Chris. Don't worry, I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
I'd get you a cheap wife, American wife.
A cheap one? A cheap American wife? Oh my God. Hook me up, Kyle.
Are you talking wife or dominatrix? What are we talking here? There is a difference there.
I don't know how we went from vaccination to a cheap wife, but okay. Stephen C is saying you can get into C2E2 with just a negative test.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully he's correct.
So Kyle, like Turok number 1 cheap? Because I got a couple of those.
I got to hook up with Stephen C. He's local.
Hey, hold on to that Turok number 1. That's a good spec right there.
No, I still need a lot of the same book. If somebody has like a bunch of the same copy of a book, I just need it for a video that I'm going to shoot. I don't necessarily want the comics.
Whack hack?
No. It's just a promo video. I'm going to do an infomercial on my channel, and it's going to be like introduction to collecting. And I just want to have me walking down a hall doing an infomercial, and it's just the same book over and over and over and over.
I don't think I have enough of any of them anymore to hook you up.
Okay.
I've been unloading mine because I need to make money.
I got 18 Deathstroke number 1s. I mean, I don't know if that's enough. But...
that should be fine. I would pay shipping both ways, obviously.
But I'm not selling them, so.
I don't necessarily want them. I would take good care of them.
We go to the same LCS?
Pay to ship them, and then I'd ship them back to you.
What LCS
we go to the same LCS?
What LCS do you visit, Chip? Where?
We go to Jay's. Jay's Comics up in Third Lake. Is that it? Third Lake? I'm 5 minutes away from it, so I don't know. Just know it's right there.
Scott, when you're done with that book, please decode it to me. I'm dead serious.
J Comics.
All right, we're gonna have to hook up, man. We'll have to have Bear hook up.
Oh yeah, he's not kidding. Cool.
That's awesome.
What book is that?
That's two people,
Bunny
man.
Mask.
Bunny Mask
and
issue 4.
Oh, okay. There's codes in it. Maybe I should start reading them.
No. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think anyone knows what's going on in Bunny Mask, including Scott, who has original work.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go let my stupid dog out. So,
all right, Taylor, I appreciate your time, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
TaylorWindow.com, everyone. TaylorWindow.com. Let's get this guy on the road.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Do gooder.
Do gooder. Is that really a shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna buy one of those.
Do gooder.
He's got some awesome art. He's got some awesome shirts.
Maybe today, devil. Oh no, maybe today, Satan.
Yeah. Yep.
So, Chris, do you guys call it pop or soda up there?
Pop.
Pop.
The only soda we refer to is like cream soda. That's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Ours is pop.
Yeah. It's always pop.
Because a cream pop is a dessert, an ice cream.
I remember when I was a kid, I think I was like maybe 6 or 7, and we went to California, and we were sitting down at this restaurant, and I was like, yeah, what kind of pops do you have? And they're like, what? Like Pop Rocks?
We got Funko, we got...
And I was like, no, like Coke, Pepsi. They're like, oh, soda. And I'm like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Soda.
Soda.
To me, whenever I hear soda, I always think that's what George Costanza wants to name his kid on Seinfeld. I know you're not a Seinfeld fan, but I always think of that when someone says
Who's
soda.
not a Seinfeld fan?
Soda.
I thought so. Well, I thought you said you didn't like Seinfeld.
No. I just don't think it's like rewatchable. Like I couldn't sit down and rewatch it over and over.
Okay.
But like if I caught an episode on, well, if I had TV, I would probably watch it. It's funny, but I just couldn't like binge it or nothing.
Yeah.
Kyle slowly working that sandwich.
It's almost done.
Jeez, Kyle. Oh my God.
How the hell could you do it?
Where did it go?
My word. There's no point in this live stream until that sandwich is done.
Give me like 10 minutes and we're good. Then we can all head out of here.
Scott, you got any more Deathstroke OA?
Like 5 o'clock is coming fast, man.
That was my one and only piece. I don't even know where I got it from.
I feel special then.
That was the most random piece. I can't say it was the most random, but it's one of those pieces where when I looked at it, I just have no memory whatsoever of acquiring it. So
it's awesome though, man. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna like officially frame it because I do want to get the cover of the book that it comes from, and then also the published page next to it. So I think that would be cool.
You just clear plenty of wall space.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm running out. Well, I guess in front of my screens I got plenty of wall space, but all behind it I'm running out of space, and on the sides. So.
Chip, what do you got coming up on your channel?
I have a channel.
Oh my God! Look at this guy.
I got a channel.
You weren't gone that long.
Look at this guy over here.
I'll be honest. I got nada, man. I didn't do Saturday Banter this week. Horticide took it over, and hey,
Scott stepped up.
Scott stepped up, and
Scott stepped up,
with it, buddy.
And he'll never do it again after what we were talking about.
And he left me in the lobby forever, but he got me in there.
Ouch, man. He sent me a message. We only lasted 5 hours. I'm like, shit, 5 hours. That's pretty good. Half the time, I'm like dead by the third. And these guys keep me up going for the next 5. I'm like, oh, you guys are killing me.
Are you gonna do it Saturday night?
I'll probably do it Saturday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll do it Saturday night. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Kyle, with your mouth full, what do you got coming up this week on your channel? Thank you, Carlito. What do you got coming up this week on your channel?
It's kind of like his interview with The Rock,
So on this week on my channel, I've got nothing.
That sounds like a Hemi.
I was gonna say it sounds like
actually, I think it might be.
It sounded like it.
But yeah, dude, I don't understand. I've got one video. It was like a test video, and I've got like 145 subscribers. I don't know what they're subscribing for.
We love you, man.
No content. No content.
Yeah. If you're smoking a CAO, that's why I'm subbed up.
2022.
2022. There you go. Very good.
All right, Scott. Go ahead.
I got nothing.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Scott,
So
you
7
got
and a half.
I've got nothing. I might I've got some books coming in. I just might make a video when I get them in. But
cool.
My next 7.5 questions is going to be next Saturday.
Okay.
I'm not sure who it is yet. I haven't interviewed anybody. I think it's going to be Gary B.
Promiscuous is like, hey, I'm
go.
available. You know.
I think it's going to be Gary B. But yeah, I do need to get
Gary
a
B's a good one.
few episodes in the can, so that way I'm not scrambling. It'd be nice to be 2 or 3 episodes ahead.
Oh, by the way, I will be on the hot seat this week coming up with Gary B and his crew. I think they're going to have Jerry the Jitterbug. He's actually going to be making a camera appearance.
Oh,
first
I'll
time
believe
ever
that when I
based
see it.
on cam. Yes. So that's what he said.
All right,
He's gonna be
Kyle.
on camera.
Maybe he'll be wearing a mask like War Machine Punisher.
I know exactly. Yeah, I would laugh if he came on with a mask or he just came on with everything but his eyeballs.
Oh wait, I am
would
going to
be
be
awesome.
on Meet the Burke Fam next Monday. So
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think Burke told anybody yet, but I don't care.
He's gonna love the fact you let that out on my channel too.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, it's totally fine.
You're not part of that Burke fam, are you, Chris?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Actually, that's pretty fitting that I let it out on this channel. That's awesome.
That is true.
All right, Kyle, go ahead. What do you got coming up this week on your channel?
One second.
He's got to take a bite of his
Oh, he's got to
sandwich
finish
first
that
to do it.
sandwich. We can't leave until he finishes that sandwich.
The sandwich is bigger than his face.
I'm telling you,
getting a
man.
new
I don't see
camera
how
on
he can do
Sunday.
it.
So I'm gonna wait until I get a new camera, and then I'm gonna start filming a bunch of stuff. I have to interview a bag of cement. I have my top 25 indie comic books, and then I have my mystery box unboxing, which will be about. Don't even watch that one. It'll be about 15 minutes of just like ASMR.
Don't even watch that.
ASMR.
Ripping into a box that's just like a package within a package within a package, and then in the center is just going to be like one book that I'm like super depressed about getting. And I'll be like,
Was it Jenica?
Turok number 1.
I haven't figured out what book it should be. So,
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
those are my
funny.
3 things coming up.
I like that. It's like, don't even bother watching it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It'll be his most watched video probably too, you know.
My channel is literally just for me. Like I don't really care. So it's what I want to put out. So
Dude, I'm the same way. It's like I'm the same way. It's like I love Gary B. I love him to death, but every time he advertises me, I'm like, dude, stop. Give it to someone else that really like wants to subscribe. Because me, I'm like, whatever. I don't care. You know, it's like
That's what I told Rod the Rican when he gave me a shout out. I was like, "What the hell are you doing, man?"
I literally was like excited when I got the Rob the Rican, and then I realized, you know, it's for me. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. It's like, you know, if I hit 1,000,
Chris.
I do. If I don't, I don't.
Chris, what do you have coming up on your channel?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly,
Chris.
Mr. Chris, tell us. Do tell.
I got a couple mailbox stuff I got to open up. There'll be a Mutant Beaver Comics exclusive featuring Miles, so that'll be a great cover of the show. Mutant Beaver is famous for throwing an extra book or 2 in there.
Dude, I love Mutant Beaver.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, it's like a Vampirella or something. But you know, a free comic book that's exclusive is a free comic book that's exclusive. Friday morning. Normally I would try and hop on Mark's channel, but I'll be working, so that's that. Yeah. Let's see. Saturday I'll be on Rob's channel doing Slab Hub. Apparently he's going to have Caps on Comics show up and show off his slabs. So Rob and I will be providing commentary. If Chip does his Saturday night gig, I'll pop in for a little bit to say hello. If not, then I'm presuming, you know, Captain Happy down there, he'll be hosting it instead, and I'll be hopping in then. If he doesn't leave me in the lobby hanging forever.
I 100% will not be doing it. So,
okay.
So even if Chip doesn't do it, I will not be.
Okay.
I told you, he ain't doing it again.
Doing it again.
I just have too much. I got a gun show I have to work, and then I've got a banquet thing I have to go to. So
pulling out the guns.
Sunday will be on my channel, Two Cool Guys Saw Picks. You guys know what that is. It's that weird show with a real cool intro with that has nothing to do with comic books.
The intro song is like,
Yeah, that actually is a neat show you guys do there.
Yeah, it is. I love that show. Yeah.
I don't want to say I look forward to it, but I watch it.
I appreciate that.
Jeez, it's how I found all of you, to be honest.
Okay.
Sure. So we blame Chris for that. Okay.
Yeah,
thanks.
exactly. It's all
Now we
Chris
know.
and Mark's fault.
Damn, Chris.
Sunday night I'll be on Mark's channel again for At Week's End, his flagship show, where we take a spoiler-filled look back at the week. And yeah, I'm hoping next Wednesday we can do this again, hang out, show off what we got, and watch Carlito enjoy a beautiful cigar.
I'm joining them next week. I'm joining them next week as well.
Yeah.
I say we do that.
Heck yeah.
Do you smoke in the house, Chris, by the way? Just curious.
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
No.
I tried once, and my wife was like, yeah, that ain't happening ever again. It felt like a cigar for a week.
No.
And I don't like it because I got at the time, the comics were in boxes, and they were hidden. And I was upstairs, but now if I'm down here, with the comics right behind me, I'm not going to do it.
Even when I had a house, I didn't smoke in it.
Yeah. Very rare if I smoke here, unless I'm sitting by the window.
So my next house, I think I'm going to have either a designated area in the garage or a designated smoke shack in my backyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife's like, why don't you just buy like one of those smoke eater things and have that in the...
Yeah, there's some really good ones. There's like a rabbit air one out there.
Yeah, the rabbit air. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, from back in the day. So, but yeah, we'll have to...
Oh, I'm going to be doing the movie review on Dan Comic Chop News on Saturday as well.
That's right.
So shout him out and sub up to him, check out his stuff. Doesn't have anything to do with comics really, but we're going to go over David Finch's, David Finch is Dune. And then after that, we're going to do Denis Villeneuve's Dune. So once that comes out, so.
Denis Villeneuve.
And then October, we're going to be doing like horror movies every week. So that'll be cool.
That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. Cool.
Yeah, who's that guy you were talking about earlier that only wants to talk about horror movies now or something?
Pop culture philosophers. His name is.
I got to shoot him a message.
Robbie.
Yeah.
Rock and
Robbie.
Yeah. No, he has a stream. It actually kept me awake when I was driving down to San Diego, and he was just talking about like a bunch of horror movies. And he has a little panel. He has like 6 people on the panel, and they just shoot the shit, and he kind of facilitates it.
Yes.
So yeah, hit him up.
Chris,
he's a cool guy.
Chris is living my dream right now, my life on Saturday nights. Trying to go home. He's trying to call it quits.
That's how you feel.
I literally was like so tired the last time I did the show. I was like so tired. I think it was Carlito. I thought someone said, "Dude, we gotta call it quits." Chips falling asleep at the desk.
I remember that.
It was one of you two. I'm just like, I don't remember which one. Because I was so tired. Yeah, it was you. Yeah, that's why I was like, I was so freaking beat.
We're ending this now.
And I've been up since 2 a.m. this morning, so I've been, I'm going, since, 2 this morning.
Don't make me talk about Carlito right now.
Dude, I had been up since 2:30 or 3 that day, so that was rough.
Yeah, that was.
We went to like 5 a.m. or something.
It was really It started at like 3 a.m.
7, yeah, it's crazy. So.
That was definitely the longest stream I was ever on, even though I wasn't conscious for the whole thing.
we left him backstage, just.
Yeah, I think it was Honda Jabroni that was still there when I woke up.
Oh really?
Oh my Lord.
I think so. Yeah, I kind of like woke up. I'm like, what the hell? It's over. I was like, all right, see ya.
See ya. Bye.
Boom.
2 hours later.
So. All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna take off. I know Chris probably is.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, who's gonna bid adieu? Carlito, Scott, Kyle, and Chip, and the other panelists that joined me earlier today. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I hope that we can do this again very soon next week. And as always, guys, stay safe.
Keep your cash.
This is all that's left.
And we're gonna exit with Kyle showing what he's got. Yes, sir.
Wait.
That's all to left.
That's all. It was this tall.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.